force turnovers and really value each possession and be strong with the basketball. We had a lot of outlet passes, a lot of entry passes to the post that got picked off. So I would say those are a couple of things. And then last, force Cannon County out of their comfort zone. Key focus on zone there. Expect Pickett County to play a little bit of zone defense in this, but also look for Pickett County to force the pace, especially during transition, try to get some easy buckets.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't really do against Livingston, and credit in part to Livingston. They played a really good basketball game, a very deep team, and that's going to be a team to be reckoned with as the season goes on. And I think we were kind of talking about it. You saw the youth show up a little bit for this Pickett County team, and that's to be expected with such a young team. You got 5 sophomores, 4 freshmen, and a senior, so it's going to happen at some point. And that's something that Coach Smith talked about with them over the last couple of days, that, hey, we got to rebound the ball better. You got to be a little bit crisper with your passes, and that's something that they're going to try to do here against this Cannon County team. This Cannon County team, it's a team last year that went 5-22. They were 0-14 in district play, but in a very tough district with the likes of Livingston that Pickett County just played. But 4-2 this year. They got a brand new head coach in Ashley Patrick, who played for Cannon County. So she brings in that tradition. And this is a girls basketball team that has a lot of strong tradition. They've been to the state tournament 15 different times, most recently in 2015. They've made it to the finals 4 times. And the last time they won a state championship was the last time the Pickett County girls won a state championship, just in different divisions back in 1989. Now, this is the first ever meeting between these two teams, so it's going to be a fun one. And we're interested to see how this Cannon County team plays. They've got a lot of talent. They've got some size. What do you expect to see from them to try to do against this Pickett County team?
Yeah, so I anticipate that Cannon County is going to need to leverage their experience. Jacob, while they only have a couple of starters maybe that are upperclassmen, they got a lot on the bench. That means they probably have some pretty good practices that allows their younger players to get better. So I think leveraging that experience and then get back on defense, right? We know Pickett's going to try to run, so don't allow those easy transition buckets. They've got to get back and defend and not allow Pickett to make those big runs that they love to do. And then lastly, you've got 4 starters for Cannon County that average double figures. I feel like they've got to continue to distribute the basketball evenly. Get it to where they don't become one-dimensional, have every player on the score contribute and able to score.
All right, well, we got a fun one on tap. We're glad you're here with us on UC Sports Nation. This is Pickett County Lady Bobcats basketball. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll hear from one of the players on the Lady Bobcats team. That's coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, at People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Regular visits to the doctor, they can be a challenge to fit into your busy schedule.
Bye, Mom. I'm on my way to practice.
But those regular visits are the best way to keep your family healthy. Schedule an appointment today at Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. Keep the number handy for all those family sniffles, playground bumps, or rashes out of nowhere. 864-3187. Good to schedule that annual physical, too. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Basketball, talking with Allie Amonette, a player for the Lady Bobcats. And Allie, tough-fought game with Livingston the other night, and obviously a game that you guys wanted to win, but you knew it was going to be a tough challenge for you. What's something you might have learned about yourself or about the team in that loss?
We just learned from mistakes. We need to box out, and there were different things we went over in practice the next day.
And what were some of those things that you guys went over? I know Coach Smith kind of mentioned, you mentioned it, the box outs, the glass. Was that kind of the main point of emphasis after that game?
Yes.
Another good test against Cannon County tonight. And has there been anything you guys been focusing on in particular against that team, kind of focusing maybe on that rebounding or anything else?
Of course, we've been focusing on boxing out, but we've really just focused on what we're doing more so than what they're doing.
It was tough to kind of get in transition against Livingston. Is that something you guys worked on in practice? You mentioned focusing on yourself. That's something you guys like to do. Is that something you're going to try to do more tonight?
Yes.
What's something you guys want to improve on, maybe in this game or over the next couple of games, either for yourself or for the team as well?
Obviously, we need to box out better. We've already said that, but just improving however we can.
That's Allie Amonette with Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We're back in a moment.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den as we get geared up for tip-off between the Cannon County Lionettes, 4-2 on the season, and the host Pickett County Lady Bobcats, 5-1. Obviously, Friday night, a lot of basketball going on around the Upper Cumberland. Casey, what do we got to look ahead to?
Yeah, we got the UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. We got 10 games tonight in the Upper Cumberland, so a lot of basketball that we're going to be bringing finals, halftime scores as we get them in. We'll run through the schedule real quickly here. Doubleheader tonight for each squad. So Van Buren County on the road at Jackson County tonight. Siegel goes on the road to Warren County. DeKalb goes to Watertown. Monterey at Clark Range. Smith County and Gordonsville. That's a bitter rival game. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun down there tonight in Gordonsville. Upperman goes to Oakland. Two girls teams, really perennial state powers for both of them. I assume that'll probably be a great ball game. Trousdale County goes on to the road to Red Bull and Springs, York Institute and Stone Memorial, and then Cookville at White County, the Battle of 111. Also, Jacob, we've got a couple of finals from today's TSSAA High School Football State Championships in Chattanooga. In 3A, Alcoa goes on, defeats East Nashville 45-14. That's the 20th championship in school history for Coach Rankin over in Alcoa, 7th straight there in 3A. Congratulations to the Tornadoes. In 1A, you've got a final also. McKenzie 21, South Pittsburgh 24. Congratulations to South Pittsburgh. That's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Back to you.
A lot of good scores, a lot of good games, and obviously, of course, Mr. White County man over there is going to be paying attention to that game going on tonight, so we'll keep you updated on that, as I'm sure a lot of other people are paying attention to it as well. We got a good one coming up in just a little bit. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Brent Smith of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. That's coming up next.
Emily Dickinson coined the phrase, crumbling is not an instant act. While many of life's problems seem to come from nowhere, the truth is, most of them give some kind of early warning sign or signal. No matter what the problem in your life may be, it will always be easier to overcome when you have money stashed away in a savings account at People's Bank. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The holidays are a wonderful time to count the many blessings of this year. And if you're a small business owner, it's also time to be planning for next year. Twin Lakes would love to help with fast, reliable gig speed broadband and voice packages, all at prices that will have you counting even more blessings. Give me a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net to learn how Twin Lakes can transform your business today.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Basketball, talking with head coach Brent Smith of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Coach, took your first loss of the season against a really good Livingston squad in your last time out, 69-55. And what did they do well that made it tough for you guys to maybe score against them? You had an offense that was scoring pretty well, and it just seemed like you weren't able to get out and transition as much in this game.
Well, we were well scouted. I think that was part of it too. But now they did a better job rebounding. And the thing about it is, like we talked about pregame last game, is they killed us on the glass. And we knew we was kind of expecting that, but we just couldn't get out in transition because, we obviously wasn't as rebounding as well, and they shot it a little better too, so it wasn't much offensive glass. I mean, be able to get in transition anyway.
How much of their depth was kind of a factor in that game? I know we both knew they were going to play about 10 players going into it, and it seemed like in that fourth quarter, your girls might have been a little bit out of gas. Did that play a lot into it, too?
Well, absolutely. But here's the thing. I thought we started really bad the first quarter and started really bad the third quarter. So, I think that was more of our Achilles heel than the second and fourth. So, I don't know. I think sometimes they got better when they subbed. It caused us more of a matchup problem when they subbed. So, I think that had a lot to do with just their mismatches.
Obviously a loss in the game, but your first loss, you can learn a lot from a loss. What were a couple things that you learned from the team, or maybe that they did well in the game?
I thought especially, we could have laid down, and we kept fighting, especially the first half. Third quarter, I kind of was probably our worst quarter of the year. So, we were obviously going to watch some film and try to get better from that. That's what we're actually going to do, and break it down a little harder. So, anytime you can, goals and things of that nature don't show up as much when you're winning by 20. When you lose, those little things show up. So, that's what we're going to work on.
Obviously, you got Cannon County coming up now, and it's the first time you're going to get to see them. They played very tough district last year. They moved districts this year, and a much different team this year. And it's a little bit different. You got 2 days of practice, but you got Cannon County tonight, and then you got to turn around, drive 2 hours to Bowling Green tomorrow. What's been kind of the focus in practices? Are you just focusing on yourself? You game planning at all? What kind of take me through the process?
Well, I thought some of the things we need to work on, it will show up in, Cannon County is also very deep. Got some couple of bigs that's going to cause us some trouble as well. So they're going to play about 10 players, sub 5 at a time as well. So, after losing to Livingston, I think we're more focused on ourselves. We're going to game plan, obviously, some, but we're going to be more focused on trying to fix some things that we need to fix.
And then I guess just give me a couple of keys that you're going to have to do well against this Cannon County team. You mentioned the depth. Is it going to have to be rebounding like against Livingston, or are there going to be a couple of other things?
Well, I think rebounding. I think we can turn them over a little more. Hopefully, we can turn over Cannon because we didn't do a very good job. We actually had to sit back in a soft man and some little bit of zone against Livingston. But I think we can get out and pressure Cannon a little more. Hopefully.
All right, that's head coach Brent Smith with the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We're back in a moment.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bobcats basketball is sponsored by Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. By Birdstown Medical Center, local experts taking care of local people. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. Union Bank, with the modern tools to make banking easier, the experience you can count on. Union Bank, member FDIC. By Brown Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County, proud to support the Bobcats. Brown Funeral Chapel. And by Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Coming up after this break, we'll take a look at the starting lineups for Cannon County and Pickett County. You're listening to Pickett County Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. The national anthem has been played. The players are getting ready for their starting lineups. We're ready for another really good matchup and one that features a couple of really good teams, Casey.
Yeah, this would be a really competitive, highly contested game, Jacob. You've got two clubs coming in, very similar records. As Coach Smith mentioned, you got one team that's got probably a lot more depth than the other one. So let's see how that plays out during the game. It'd be interesting to see how it goes.
Well, they're going through the starting lineup, so we'll take you through them as well. And maybe, I guess, a little bit of a surprise, at least to us, when we were looking at some of the stats, we kind of had a starting lineup in our mind. And, well, here's what their starting lineup looks like. The first three is no surprise for us. Senior number 3 is Jalen Fan, averaging about 13 points a ball game. Aniston Holt will take the load of the offense. She's averaging 19 points a ball game, has scored as many as 24 in a ball game. She's a junior and wears the number 10. Number 21 is a sophomore, Jenna Bush, averaging around 13 points a ball game. Addie King is a freshman. She wears the number 22 jersey. She scored 7 points and apparently played some pretty good defense against Red Bowling Springs in their last game out, so she gets the start in this one. And Nora Walkup is going to get the start in this one as well. So those last two haven't had a lot of playing time so far this season. They're going to get the start in this one, and I guess it due in part to playing some good minutes in their last game out. For the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, no change for them. It's still the usuals. Allie Amanette wears the number 12. Ella Kiesling wears the number 13. Emmy Lowe is number 33. Number 34 is the lone senior, Shayla Wood. And Callie Reeder, the post player for Coach Brent Smith's squad, number 44. Casey, something to pay attention to here. Ella Kiesling did not score against Livingston their last game out. What is she going to have to try to do to get some points on the board in this one?
Yeah, I'd like to see Pickett County drive the bucket a little bit more, get her spotted up around the perimeter. She's a great knockdown jumper. She can knock it down. Just got to give her a few opportunities tonight, get her a little bit of confidence going, get her on the board early.
Cannon County in their away burgundy uniforms. They've got gold numbers with white trim around those. For Pickett County, they're home whites. They've got black and yellow trim and yellow numbers on their jerseys. Callie Reeder will tip against Nora Walkup. Referees are ready. The ball's in the air, and we're underway from Byrdstown. And the Bobcats will have it first. Here's Amanette to the basket. Kick it out. 3 ball from Kiesling on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Cannon County, and the Lionettes will have it. So the Lionettes will bring it up first. Into the corner it goes. A shot coming from Holt as she fires it away. Can't get it to fall, but an offensive rebound for Walkup. Kick it back out on the right side to Fan. She tries a triple. In and out, no good as it bounces off the window and careens into the hands of the Lady Bobcats. Back the other way we go. Into the corner to Amanette. Sidestep, pass off to Wood. Will fake a 3 as the defense picks her up. Looks like a little bit of a 2-3 zone here for Cannon County on defense. Here's Emmy Lowe on the right wing, looking down low to the post. Can't get it there. Amanette, tap of the key, will give it back to Lowe on the wing. Back to Amanette. She's left open. She'll let it fly. Banks it in from the right side. Didn't quite have a handle on the ball, but she got it to go down.
Banks open after 5 on Fridays, Jacob. I love it.
I guess so. Either Union Bank or People's Bank, whichever one you want to use. Cannon County now with the basketball down by 3 a minute into the ball game. Looking for a pass down low. It's poked away by Callie Reeder in transition. Go the Bobcats. Here's Emmy Lowe. 3-on-2. Almost got her pocket picked, and now she picks it back up and will pass it off to Kiesling. Baseline pass to Wood, who drives into the basket, draws some contact, puts up a shot, and she'll be at the line for 2 of them. So Shayla Wood drawing the contact. Foul going to be called on Cannon County. That's going to be called on Nora Walkup, her first. So at the line, Shayla Wood, lone senior on this Lady Bobcats squad, played very well against Livingston, actually. She had 20 points in that ball game and, well, shot it very well from the free throw line. Misses her first one right there. Second one on the way and rims that one out. 0 for 2 from the stripe that time. Against Livingston, she went 11 of 12. She had 20 points and 10 rebounds. That's a double-double. Here's almost the steal in the backcourt for Allie Amonette. It's going to be close to 10 seconds. Cannon County finally gets it across. They're down 3, 6.5 to play here in the first quarter. Lionettes will set up the offense now with Addie King, the freshman, with the ball in her hands between the circles. Dribbles it to the right side towards the basket along the baseline. Her shot is altered, and the Bobcats have it now in transition. Here's Shayla Wood. Bounce pass off to Kiesling. Tried to go for the shot. Didn't quite have the handle on it. Lost it out of bounds, and they're going to say it's last touched by Cannon County. And we'll get a first look at Bella Pelham, who is the usual starter at that post player. She stands at 6'2", and she's got some good numbers this season. There's good inbounds to Shayla Wood. Can't get the finish. Rebound loose, and it's going to go to Cannon County. Bella Pelham, a junior for this Cannon County squad. 14 points a ball game for her. At 19 points against Grace Christian. That's a season high. Here's Addie King with the basketball for Cannon County as they come across the timeline. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Still 3-0, Pickett County leading. High post entry to Pelham. Here's a shot coming from the top of the key. A deep 2 hits the top of the backboard, and that's going to be out of bounds going the other way.
Look for Cannon County to try to pound it in down low. They've got us outsized right here, Jacob, on the offensive end. So look for that matchup.
Well, Pickett County gets it inside, and they'll kick it back out to Emmy Lowe in the left corner. Then back out to Wood on the wing. Still the zone defense look here for Cannon County. Amonette has it top of the key, moves it to Wood on the wing. Wood will give it back to Emmy Lowe between the circles. She'll reset the offense for Pickett County. Trying to set something up inside this zone. A lot of movement. Now Shayla Wood will drive into the basket. Splits 2 defenders. A whistle, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Shayla Wood. Tried to draw the contact again and try to get to the line, but good defense by Cannon County to stay set and ready.
Went in a little bit out of control. Didn't have anywhere to go. Defender had pretty good position right there. Tough break for Pickett County.
First foul on Wood, first team foul on Pickett County. Cannon County back with the basketball, down by 3. Here's Aniston Holt with it. On the left wing, it goes to Fan, looking inside to Pelham. They finally get it to her. She'll kick it into the high post. A good pass, and a shot coming from the right side off the hands of Bush is off the side of the backboard, and Pickett County now in transition. Good pass down low to Reeder. Kick it out to Lowe on the wing. She'll penetrate, put up the shot, got it to go. Emmy Lowe with 2 points, and it's 5-0. Pickett County leading. Full court pressure here for the Bobcats. It turns into a steal. Emmy Lowe's got it. Top of the key to Wood. Fakes it 3. Crosses over, drives in, pulls up from 10 feet, and she'll bank it in. So the turnover leads to 2 points for the Bobcats, and it's quickly 7-0 now with 4.5 to play in the first quarter.
Really good body control that time by Shayla Wood. Went straight up, didn't make any contact, got the bucket.
Holt at the other end. She's going to be fouled by Wood, and that's quickly going to be 2 fouls on the senior. And it looks like Coach Smith is going to take her out. That'll bring in Kaylee Tompkins. So the second foul on Shayla Wood. She'll have to sit for a little while. Bobcats leading, though, 7-0 with 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. Going to the line is going to be Aniston Holt, the leading scorer for this Lionette squad. Fires the first free throw, a little bit short on that attempt.
When we go to this lineup right here, Jacob, we've got we got 2 sophomores, 3 freshmen. So it's going to be Shayla being out of the game right here. It's going to be a good time to see how this rotation picks it up.
Holt's second free throw, nothing but nylon. She goes 1 for 2 from the stripe that time, and finally points on the board for the Lionettes. It's 7-1. Amonette with the basketball. Good pass down low to Reeder, who sealed off Pelham, the bigger Pelham, and is able to lay it up and in. Talked to her before the game. We'll hear from her tomorrow against Warren Central. Here's a 3-ball in transition that goes down. That was a quick trigger. That's Jalen Fan with the triple. But Callie Reeder's saying she's been playing that post position since about 4th grade, so that's in part to why her footwork and her finishing abilities with both hands are so good. Here she is again, this time blocked by Pelham, so she gets a little revenge. 9-4. Down low, Holtz is going to be fouled by Tompkins. So Cannon County starting to push the pace a little bit. They've got a little momentum on their side, and Holt going to be back at the line as the foul is called on Tompkins, her first. 13th foul on Pickett County as well with 3:49 to play in the first quarter. Holt trying it again from the line will knock it down. Mentioned Holt, the leading scorer, about 19 points a ball game, has scored as many as 24 in their opener against Cascade on the road. And missed on the second attempt, but Pelham was able to rebound it over the top of Reeder. Here's a pass on the left wing into the hands of Sissom. Kick it back out to Holt on the right side. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound loose, and it's going to be poked out of bounds. Last touch by Cannon County, so Pickett will get it back.
Coach Smith wanted an over-the-back call on that last. It was a long rebound. Didn't go his ways. Over there trying to get an explanation from the officials.
So here's Pickett County back with the basketball. Amonette has it, top of the key. Emmy Lowe's going to try a triple from the right side and rattles that one in. And if she can start to knock down those ones, she's going to become a very dangerous player. Haven't seen her take too many threes this year, but knocks it down right there. Here's a three-ball in transition again from Fan. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kiesling. 2-on-1 for Pickett County. Pass off to Lowe. Lays it up and in with the right hand. Nice job by Ella Kiesling. Heard from her a couple times this season. She always tried to be the first one out in transition. Had some help that time. Holt on the other end will fire it away from 17 feet and knock it down. So 4 points now for Anniston Holt. It's 14-7 with 2:48 to play in the first quarter. Kiesling picks up her dribble for the Bobcats. Deep three coming from Amonette off the mark that time. And Reeder the offensive rebound for the Bobcats. Good pass down low for Lowe. And she will lay it up and in from the right side. Good little finish as she kind of jumped towards the basket a little too far, I guess, than what she thought she was, and had to push it up there at the last second. But she gets the bucket to go. It's 16-7, and now a turnover, and quickly the other way. Lowe's out in front, and another layup for Emmy Lowe, and a timeout taken by Cannon County as the score quickly 18-7. With 2:18 to play in the first quarter, just the 32nd one, so we'll keep it right here. How about that run from Emmy Lowe? Knocks down a triple and then 3 straight transition buckets.
Yeah, she's got 11 points in the quarter. As we've talked about previously, she's the floor general. As you mentioned, Jacob, she doesn't take a lot of threes. You can tell she's got some confidence going tonight. Look for a big night from her.
She does a lot of things for this ball club. She's had a triple-double already this season, had a couple of double-doubles, rebounds the ball well, passes it very well, and Casey just mentioned, usually the floor general for this squad, but she's taken some offensive prowess here tonight, and that's something Coach Smith talked about in the preseason, that she's got the ability to do so, and there's a lot of players on this team that are too unselfish with the basketball.
Yeah, she's growing into they're all growing into really nice players.
18-7 coming out of the timeout taken by Cannon County, their first 32nd one. 2:15 to play in the first quarter. Lionettes will come across the timeline on the left wing. As Sellers has the ball in her hands, looking down low for Walkup, who puts up a little turnaround move, can't get it to go. Sellers had the offensive rebound, missed on the putback. Now the ball's loose on the ground. There's 3 Lionettes going up against Amonette, and it's going to be a tied possession jump ball, and it'll stay with Cannon County underneath the basket. Cannon County going to bring in another one of their subs. It's going to be Reese Vance. So Vance checks in for the first time. Stack set here on the inbounds for the Lionettes. Pickett County picks it up well. The inbound, tap the key. 3-ball coming from the Lionettes. Off the mark, no good from Bush, and rebounded by Tompkins. She'll lead the break now for Pickett County. In the middle of the lane, puts up the left-handed runner and gets it to go.
Wow, great move by KT. Coast to coast, make the finish.
Nice little move by Kaylee Tompkins, coming off the bench in place of Shayla Wood. Now another turnover, as Pickett County came up with a steal and threw it right back into the hands of Cannon County. At the other end, high off the glass and good off the hands of Reese Vance, who just checked into the ball game. And at the other end, Tompkins had it for Pickett County. Underneath the basket, got it stolen away. So Cannon County back with the basketball. Here's Fan, pulls up from 17 feet, lets it fly, can't get it to fall. Walkup's there for the putback, and she'll clean it up. So Nora Walkup, her first 2 points. It's 20-11 with 1:10 to play in the first quarter. Reeder, another good steal, got blocked away out of bounds on a secondary help defense by Fan, and Pickett County will keep it underneath the basket.
Reeder does a really nice job of getting her body into position to where when she catches, she doesn't have to dribble. She can go straight up for the goal. Nice positioning.
Amonette got left open on the inbound, fires the triple but cannot connect. And a minute remains here in the first quarter. A 9-point advantage. Here's a poke behind by Lowe. Almost the steal, but it goes into the hands of the Lionettes. They inbound it down low, pass it down low, I should say, to Walkup. She got blocked by Reeder twice out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Cannon County. Nice defense by the freshman.
Yeah, Reeder's come to play as well. She's bodying up tough, and they're straight up on the defense.
Fan will take the ball out for Cannon County. They inbound on the right wing to King, who will reset the offense between the circles. Man-to-man look defensively for Pickett County with 41 seconds on the clock. Pass it right side to Fan. Got left open. Lets it fly. Knocks it down again. Jalen Fan, her second triple of the ball game. She's got 6 and gets Cannon County within 2 possessions, 20-14. Pickett going to try to hold it for the final shot with 25 seconds on the clock. Emmy Lowe out at half court, being guarded tightly by Reese Vance. Trying to get away from her and get away from that 5-second call. She'll drive in, and a foul call on Cannon County, just their second team foul. So Pickett will have it out underneath the basket with 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. Another sub checking in for Cannon County is going to be Aniston Holt. Lowe to take it out. Inbounds to Tompkins. Good pass on the block to the other block to Reeder, but couldn't get it to go. And the ball got poked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Cannon County. Great pass from Tompkins, but just couldn't get the finish.
Yeah, Tompkins and Reeder been playing together for a really long time. They got great chemistry. Look for that high-low a little later in the game.
Here's Vance with the basketball for Cannon County. Had it with 5 seconds and threw it straight out of bounds. So now Pickett will have it back. They have to go the length of the court with 4.8 seconds on the clock before the end of the first quarter. Emmy Lowe has it. Lowe going past Vance at half court with 2 seconds. Pulls up from the top of the key, lets it fly, couldn't get it to go. 20-14, the end of the first quarter is here. Pickett County leading by 6. We'll be back after this on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. It's a 6-point advantage after 1 quarter of action for Pickett County, 20-14. They'll start out with the basketball here in the second quarter of action. Emmy Lowe has it. She'll get a screen from Reeder. Doesn't use it. Goes to the left side. Will pass off to Kiesling. Kiesling will pick up her dribble, give it back to Lowe. We'll try it again. This time fakes the screen again to Reeder. Goes to the bucket, puts it up, and gets it to go with the right hand. Just kind of playing with Reese Vance on the offensive side of the ball that time. Here on the other end, great pass down low to Pelham. Probably could have called a foul on Reeder, but she kind of gets away with one. And the Pickett County Bobcats back with it. Here's Lowe, top the key. Takes it to the basket, puts up a little runner, and gets the tough finish to go through some contact.
Circus shot. She's going away from the goal. She tosses it up and goes down.
Down low to Pelham, put up over Reeder. Couldn't get it to go too strong. Out in front is Kiesling. She'll put it up off the glass and get it to go in transition. Her first 2 points of the ball game and her first 2 points since before Livingston. 26-14, it's a 6-0 run just a minute into this second quarter. Pass down low to Pelham, and that time Reeder is going to be called for the foul. It was only a matter of time until she got tagged for one of those. She'd been coming down on the hand a couple of times. And check that was on Tompkins, they call it on. So Pelham at the line. In and out, no good on the first free throw. (26-14). This is a Cannon County team who's coming off of their second loss of the season to a good Red Boiling Springs team, which Pickett County will face on down the road, 51-45. They fell in that game. Pelham knocks down the second one there, 26-15 now. Here's Amanette, top of the key to Kiesling. Fires away the triple, off the mark to the right. Reeder's the offensive rebound, goes back up with the left hand and gets the finish to go down. Has such a knack for the basketball when rebounding it. and finds another one and gets the putback, 28-14. At the other end, Vance takes the 15-foot jumper, can't get it to fall. Amonette will outlet now up to Lowe. Quick pass up to Kiesling and threads the needle for the assist and the 2 points for Ella Kiesling.
Emmy Lowe dropping dimes.
And another 30-second timeout taken. Check, yep, just the 30-second one for Cannon County. What a job by Emmy Lowe. There were 2 defenders in front of her, split both of them with a bullet of a pass, and it quickly makes it 30-15. It was 20-14 to start out this quarter. We're only about a minute and a half in.
Well, we talked about it before the start of the game, Jacob. We want to try to find and force the pace as much as possible, especially during transition. We've been able to exploit that over the last minute and a half.
Coach Smith instilled in all these players they want to rebound the basketball more. They're doing that both defensively and offensively, and they're getting a lot of points off of offensive rebounds and in transition, like Casey just mentioned. And Emmy Lowe is having one heck of a night so far. She's got 15 points, but she's getting the assists up there as well. Coming out of the timeout, Cannon County with it. In the backcourt, some more full court pressure from the Bobcats. They'll come across the timeline now. This is King with it on the left wing, looking down low to the hands of Walkup. Kick it back out to King. She'll fire away the triple off the mark, in and out. Rebounded by Reeder, and a foul 94 feet away from her own basket as Emma Grace Hughes is going to be tagged with her first foul. 13 foul on Cannon County with 6:08 to play in the first half. It's 30-15. Pickett County has doubled up Cannon County after only leading by 6 after the first quarter. Here's Lowe, top of the key, skips it over to Reeder in the corner. Pass it over to Amonette now on the wing along the perimeter. Back to Reeder in the corner again, skips it all the way over to Tompkins, who will fake a 3, penetrate, back out to Amonette. Amonette will shot fake and find Lowe, top of the perimeter. She'll take a couple dribbles with the right hand, skip it all the way over to Tompkins, will fake a shot, drive into the basket, bounce it off to Reeder, mishandles it and gets it stolen away by Cannon County. Good defensive possession there for the Lionettes. 5.5 to play in the second quarter. King with the basketball for Cannon County out near half court, being guarded by Kiesling tightly. She'll go past her and almost get it stolen away, but Kiesling lost it out of bounds. Coach Smith didn't think she touched it. It looked like from our angle that she did.
Yeah, referee right there on top of the play. Not sure what's going on here at the scorer's table.
It's almost like they have a number wrong or something. The referee is going to talk it over. They were checked at the scorer's table. Looked like the Pickett County scorekeeper didn't know what was going on, and I think that's what happened. Looks like they just called a technical foul on Cannon County. I believe for somebody was misrepresenting their number. Is
probably had an error over there in the book in terms of the number written down wrong, name on the wrong number. A lot of administrative stuff that can happen over there at the table.
Well, that's what happened. The technical foul called on Cannon County, and that's going to send Callie Reeder, the freshman, to the line, who will knock down the first free throw. And that's going to be a big call. So 2 good free throws, and Pickett County going to get the basketball. So they get 2 points and the basketball after losing the ball out of bounds. Cannon County would have had it under their own basket. Now after 2 points, Pickett County has it back with 5:23 to play and leading by 17.
Cannon County out of that zone defense. They're back into man-to-man.
Trying to slow them down a little bit, as they haven't been able to rebound the basketball too well in that zone. Lowe penetrating again through some contact, couldn't get the call. And Cannon County clears away the rebound, but it's stolen back again by Amonette. Pulls up at 15 feet, lets it fly off the back iron, no good. And Addie King with it for the Lionettes. She'll pick up her dribble and find Aniston Holt. Bounce pass, up it goes. To the basket, up and in. Off the hands of Malia Sissum for the first time. She's got 2 points. Back at the other end on the left baseline is Tompkins. Here's a 17-foot jump shot from Reeder, who hits the back iron and doesn't fall. 32-17, Lionettes with the basketball. Holt pulls up from the free throw line off the window and no good. Amonette trying to push the pace for Pickett. She'll slow it up now and reset the offense as she passes it off to Lowe on the wing. She'll drive to the right side, pick up her dribble, down low to Reeder, splits the defense, pass off to Tompkins. High arcing shot from the free throw line, no good. And rebounded by King for the Lionettes. That was a nice step through by Reeder, though. Felt the double team coming and got through it quickly, but couldn't get any points out of it. 4:06 to play in the second quarter. 32-17 is the score. Pickett leading. Cannon County with it on the right wing. This is King. Got left open. She'll shoot it. Can't get it to fall. It's going to go out of bounds, and Pickett County going to get it back, and that's going to bring in 2 subs for Pickett County as well. Macy Threet along with Kylie Aaron. So those two getting in early on in the ball game. Give a little breather to Tompkins and Amonette. Shayla Wood still on the bench with those 2 fouls as well. 14 fouls on this Pickett County team so far. They've got the basketball. Threet on the right wing. That's going to be a travel. She switched pivot feet on that wing. I couldn't tell if they were going to call it or not.
Yeah.
It was right in front of the referee. I think it kind of faked him out a little bit too, and then he was like, oh, wait a second. That is a travel. We're going the other way with it.
Yeah, he looked at it and said, something doesn't look right. Didn't put air in the whistle immediately, but figured he had to go get that one.
32-17 the score after the turnover. Amonette going to quickly come back into the ball game for Kiesling. So Kiesling going to get a rest. Amonette got about 5 seconds of a rest there. 3:40 to play here in the first quarter. The inbound to Cannon County. Missed the shot from the left side was Fan. A fight for it on the ground as Aaron goes down to it and gets a round of applause from her coach, Smith.
Really good defense by Threet as it drove to the basket. She went straight up, blocked it with one hand, kept it in bounds. It's going to be side out right here.
3.5 to play in the second quarter. Cannon County with it underneath the basket. Inbound to Pelham on the left block, trying to face up against Reeder. Now will dribble out of it. Looking to pass off, top of the key, it goes to Holt. Good defense by Reeder. Holt's going to take the 3 ball, though. Might be a deep 2. It's off the mark, doesn't matter. Amonette will lead the break now for Pickett County. Pass it off to Aaron on the wing. Aaron looking down low, try to force a pass inside to Reeder. Somehow got it, puts up the shot, couldn't get it to fall. Good defense by Pelham to stay straight up. Holt in transition for Cannon County, a little hesitation. Penetrates back into the basket, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Bobcats back with the basketball with 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Finds Threet in transition, a lot of contact going up with the shot, and she'll be at the line for 2 of them. Nice job by Threet, realizing she had the defender on skates, puts up the shot through her, and Jalen Fan going to be tagged with her first foul. That'll send Macy Threet to the line. Threet against First Baptist Academy back in the Thanksgiving Classic. Went 4 of 4 in that game, but she goes 0 for 1 from the stripe that time. Sub will come back in for Cannon County. That's Malia Sissom. So on the court for Pickett, Lowe, Aaron, Threet, Amonette, and Reeder. 32-17 the score. Make it 33-17 after a good free throw from Macy Threet with 2:57 to play in the second quarter. Cannon County will inbound to Vance all the way over the top. She'll come across the timeline, poked away from behind by Amonette. Reeder goes diving on the ground for it and stolen back by Fan, who will put up the shot with the right hand and get the runner to go high off the glass.
She got the shooter's roll right there.
Well, here's Emmy Lowe at the other end on the left baseline trying to do her best to answer, and she does. What a move. Kind of faked out her defender like she was going to pull it out and then went right back into the basket and put it up and in for her 17th point of the ball game. Here's a steal by Reeder on the other end. And this is a quick pace. 2:26 to play in the second quarter, 35-19. Lowe back to Amonette. We'll give it back to Lowe. Down low to Threet, couldn't get it into her. Still man-to-man defense here for Cannon County with 2:15 to play in the first half. Lowe has it out near half court. Doesn't use the double screen, still driving to the right side. Fakes a pass, puts up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Reeder, the weak side rebound, trying to pull it back out, got it stolen away. That's Jenna Bush on the steal for Cannon County. At half court, all the way to the basket. Nobody picked up Fan, but she smoked it off the window, couldn't get it to go. Kylie Aaron with the basketball for Pickett County now. Here's Lowe on the right side with 1:48 to play in the second quarter. Still 35-19. Pass off to Threet, top of the key. Looking for Aaron on down low, couldn't get it to her. Passes it back out to Reeder to the high post to extend out to the top of the perimeter. They'll reset the offense. Coach Smith didn't like it the first time. They'll try to run it again.
A little flex right here.
And they throw it off to Reeder, looking down low, back to Threet again. It's run a little better that time, but still nothing coming of it. And the 2 guards just kind of running out towards that top of the lane extended. Now Lowe's just going to go to work. Pulls up from 10 feet, lets it fly, can't get it to go. Well, they tried to run a set, and then Lowe said, you know what, I'm just going to take it myself. Couldn't get it to fall, and Cannon County clears away the rebound. At the other end and hammered by Threet. My goodness. Threet's going to be tagged with a hard foul right there. She got her money's worth on that one. Sissom was driving in, and Threet almost body checked her to the ground.
Macy Threet is not afraid of contact, Jacob.
Well, it's going to send Sissom to the line for 2 freebies. with a minute on the clock. That's going to be the 5th team foul on Pickett County, the first on Threet. And Sissom at the line cannot connect as it hits the front iron and careens out to the right side. So we'll come back in for Cannon County as well. That's Macy Sellers. Sissom will try it again. That time she rattles it in. And Sissom, she's got 3 points on the ball game. Kylie Aaron will take a rest on the bench as Ella Kiesling checks back in for Pickett County, and Aniston Holt checks back in for Cannon County. And we talked with Coach Smith. This is a very deep Cannon County squad. They don't quite necessarily throw in 2 platoons like Livingston does, but they will cycle in subs every single stoppage. 50 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 15-point advantage for Pickett County. Amonette on the right wing. Threet was open for a second down low. Almost a steal here from Cannon County, but Emily Lowe was able to corral it and pull it back in with 38 seconds on the clock in the first half.
Lowe's got a mismatch right here. She can take her off the dribble.
Passes off to Reeder. Out on the perimeter. Finds Threet now, running that kind of same flex option that you mentioned in their last possession. Looks like that's something new that they've added. We haven't seen that so far this season. Trying it out here against Cannon County. They're still counting. She looked like she got some separation. Now Emmy Lowe will drive it to the basket with 10 seconds. Couldn't get it to go. Reeder got bumped, but no call. And she missed it. Cannon County at the other end. Jumps up. Good pass off to Vance. Puts up the shot. No good with 3 seconds. Fan gets the offensive rebound. Goes back up. And she'll be fouled with 1.4 seconds on the clock. Allie Amonette going to be tagged with her first foul. And that'll send Fan to the line. And Coach Smith didn't like the call. I think he wanted to call it the other end on Reeder on her offensive rebound. Fan at the line will knock down the first free throw. She's got 9 points in this game. Hit those 2 triples in the first quarter. It's the 14-point advantage now for Pickett County. 1 second to play here in this first half. Fan 2 for 2 from the stripe that time. Inbound to Lowe, and she's just going to dribble it out. Halftime score, 35-22 in favor of Pickett County. Had a hot start to start out that second quarter. Slowed down a little bit. We'll see what they do to start out the third. Pickett County leads after 1 half of action. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you. Keep it tuned in on UC Sports Nation.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Emily Dickinson coined the phrase, crumbling is not an instant act. While many of life's problems seem to come from nowhere, the truth is, most of them give some kind of early warning sign or signal. No matter what the problem in your life may be, it will always be easier to overcome when you have money stashed away in a savings account at People's Bank. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
First half goes in favor of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats as we welcome you back here on the halftime report brought to you by Union Bank. 35-22, the halftime score. The Lady Bobcats leading it. Very hot start to start that second quarter. After the first, they only led by 6, and then quickly it was a 10 and then a 15-point lead in that second quarter.
Yeah, you know, they went on about a 10-0 run there to start second quarter. Jacob ended up outscoring Canyon County 15-8 there in the second quarter. Got a lot of easy baskets. Emmy Lowe, she can almost get just whatever she wants on almost every play. She's a lot more skilled than the defender that's on her. Look for her to continue to take it to the rack here in the second half. I think she's gonna have a breakout game right here.
She's been really, really good in this first half. On the other side, Canyon County made a little bit of a run at the end of that second quarter. And what are they going to have to do to try to slow up this Pickett County offense, especially in transition?
Yeah, they're going to have to be able to figure out how to break the press. Turned it over several times in the backcourt. Pickett County's putting the full court pressure on, so they got to figure out how to handle that, number one. And then number two, I feel like they got to figure out how to get the ball down low. They've got some size advantage down there. Their bigs got a few decent moves down low. They got to figure out how to get some high percentage shots, get back into this game.
35-22, the halftime score right now. Let's take you through the stats from both sides. For the Canyon County Lionettes, they were led by Jalen Fan, who kind of put on that push at the end of that second quarter there. She had 10 points in the first half. 4 points for Aniston Holt, their leading scorer. So Pickett County doing a nice job. She actually doesn't even have a field goal in this game. She's just actually checked that one field goal, and she's 2 of 4 from the line. 1 point for Bella Pelham, 3 points for Malia Sissom, 2 points for Reese Vance, and 2 points for Nora Walkup. On the other side for the Pickett County Lady Bobcats, 35 points in that first half, and led by none other than Emmy Lowe. Like Casey mentioned, she's already got 17 points in this ball game. But not only does she have 17 points, 6 other Pickett County Bobcats have scored in this ball game. So she's sharing the basketball. They're still playing hard, and we'll take you through them as well. Allie Eminette has 3, 4 points for Ella Kiesling, 2 for Shayla Wood, 6 for Callie Reeder, 2 for Kaylee Tompkins, and 1 for Macy Threet. So 8 different players have already scored in this ball game for Pickett County. Yeah, Emmy Lowe's got 17, but she's still sharing the wealth.
Yeah, you know, we had Shayla go out there. We had some people that had to figure out how to step up. I think that's probably long term. It's probably good for Pickett County's ball club. She got in a little foul trouble early, allowed us to experiment with a few different combinations there. I think Coach Smith, at the end of the day, he liked what he saw there in the second quarter.
Well, that's your first half breakdown of the first half between Canyon County and Pickett County on the halftime report brought to you by Union Bank. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got a new interview on Inside Pickett County. We visited with Casey Ludick, a freshman girls golfer who made the state tournament this year. That was a pretty cool interview, and you'll hear it coming up on the other side of this break. Keep it tuned in to UC Sports Nation.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. The holiday delivery season is here. Know what's happening with Santa or the services that don't use reindeer with a high-definition camera system from Twin Lakes Security. With Twin Lakes, you can monitor deliveries in real time to ensure that your packages are safe and secure. Give me a call to talk about protecting your holiday deliveries and more at 931-528-2005 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
T insert number C-0026.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Basketball, and we're inside Pickett County now talking with Casey Ludick, a freshman golfer here at Pickett County. Casey, you made state this year as a freshman, and that in and of itself is a pretty phenomenal feat. I just want to start off, what was the feeling like when you finally made state as a freshman? Just kind of take me through the thoughts that were going through your mind.
I was proud of myself. I never thought that I would get that far, but I knew when we got to region that I had a pretty good chance and had enough confidence built up that I knew that I could place pretty well if I tried.
Now, going through the season, and I guess at the start of the season, did you know that this was going to be a chance to make it to this point, to make it to the state tournament, or was it something that was kind of in the back of your mind and we'll kind of see once we get there type of thing?
I never really talked about it or thought about it, but I didn't know how good the teams were this past year, so I didn't really know what to expect. But as we got into mid-season, I started thinking about it and knew that we had a pretty good chance to qualify for it. So,
What was the experience like going to the state tournament? Obviously, the courses around here might be a little bit different than the course that you played at for that state tournament. It sounds like it was a pretty rainy one as well. So just kind of take me through that experience, what that was like. Was it maybe a little bit more difficult than what you were used to?
It was very much so more difficult. The whole course was just harder. I'm used to playing at Hidden Valley in Livingston, a few minutes from here, and the courses are just totally different. The way they mow their grass, just the whole aspect of it was different. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was very different, and it kind of scared me the first day on the practice round because I didn't know what to expect from it.
Were there a couple things that you might have learned from that experience then that you might be able to use going forward in your golf career?
If I ever get this chance again, I think I'll know more of what to expect, how the greens are, and just the course, period.
How long have you been playing golf?
Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I started kind of getting the hang of it.
And it sounds like you got a swing coach too that's kind of been helping you with lessons and stuff up until this point. Just kind of take me through what that has been like, and when did you start taking it pretty seriously?
Probably seriously 8 years old. He's got this little thing, he just videos my swing and we take it step by step. And I think it helped my swing a lot through the years.
Going forward, how does this build on your confidence to make it back to the state tournament? Is it kind of an expectation now to say, hey, I've done it once, I can do it again?
Yes, I know exactly that, and I know if I done it this year, then I've got a chance to the next 3 years too, so I'm looking forward to that and trying to reach those goals.
And lastly, Casey, is this a goal of yours to maybe play in college or maybe past college as well to play golf?
Yeah, if I get a scholarship, I would definitely consider that.
Casey, we appreciate the time, and congrats on making the state tournament for golf.
Thank you.
That's Casey Ludick with Pickett County, and this is Inside Pickett County. We're back here in the Bobcat Den, about 30 seconds until the end of the first half. Casey, just a quick rundown if you got some scores over there from the scores around UC Sports Nation.
Yeah, UC Sports Nation scoreboard, we've got 3 games at halftime. We've got York Institute 32, Stone Memorial 22. Then you've got Cannon County 22, Pickett County 35. That's our game here. And then the Battle of 111, Cookeville 32, White County 27 at the half, Jacob.
So a close game in that one, and it's expected to be close on both sides. Both the girls and boys teams very good on both sides, so that'll be fun to pay attention to as the evening goes on. We're just about ready for the second half action here between Pickett County and Cannon County. Pickett leading 35-22 after one half of action. We're underway. Pickett County will start out with the basketball. Amonette with it on the right side. Will pass it off to Lowe on the wing. She'll go past one defender to the basket. Lost the handle on it. And a good call there. A jump ball call as Cannon County defender had a handle on it the whole time up. And good defense by the Lionettes to start out the second half. More full court pressure here for Pickett County. Can they break it like Casey mentioned and try to get some good shots inside the paint, I should say, for this Cannon County team? They'll reset the offense out near half court into the hands of Sissom. Sissom will drive it to the right side and hand it off to Holt. Man-to-man defense here for Pickett County. On the wing for Pelham. She'll try a 3 and get it to go. Well, if you're not going to get points inside from your post, throw her out on the three-point line. She might get some out there. Knocks down the triple and makes it a 10-point ball game. Here's Amonette, top of the key. Drifting towards the right side. A back cut by Wood. We got a whistle. What's this whistle for? Is it a clock? Not sure what happened there.
Not either.
The referee stopped, came over to the near referee, and nothing changed other than now Pickett County turns the basketball over, and Cannon County has it. Up to Fan it goes. Couldn't get it. Pelham on the putback. She's going to be fouled, and Pelham's going to be going to the line. I'm not sure if Coach Smith said something and the referee didn't like it or what it was. The stoppage in play turned into a turnover and then ends up being a foul on Amonette. And Pelham at the line is going to knock down the first free throw.
Yeah, Coach Smith is not excited about that. Feels like a little momentum shifter right there in the game.
It definitely changes the energy of it. And it's now a 9-point ball game. Pelham cannot connect on the second one. 35-26, 7.5 to play in the third. Amonette with the basketball. Pass off to Lowe between the circles. Lowe will drive it to the right side, pull it back out left, and they'll reset the offense here. Drive it to the right side again. It's man-to-man defense here for Cannon County. Here's Kiesling from a three from the left side. Can't get it to fall. Still struggling to shoot it from outside and rebounded by Pelham. Holt trying to push the pace. Up to Fan as nobody picked her up. She'll take the shot from 15 feet. Can't get it to fall. Holt fighting for the offensive rebound. Lost it out of bounds. And Pickett County will have it going back the other way. We saw Amonette bring it up the court the last 2 times. This time Lowe going to bring it up. Didn't know if they were just going to try to change it up and switch up the offense a little bit. Now Lowe has it, looking down low for Shayla Wood, who's back into the game. Good pass to the opposite block for Kiesling, who lays it up and in.
Kiesling came off that top of the spot that she loves, got to the basket, and Shayla Wood found her.
Here's Holt, stops short of Wood, trying to take the charge. Couldn't get the shot to go. And Reeder, the rebound, will find Lowe in transition. Lowe, top of the key, drives in through a defender. That might be offensive, but instead they're going to call a foul on Fan. Didn't know if they were going to call it on Lowe for kind of threw a little bit of an elbow out there on Fan. But they call a foul on Fan as Lowe was trying to drive in through her. That's the second foul on Jalen Fan. Pickett County will take it out underneath the basket. Inbound to Reeder, top of the key, back to Lowe, down low, spins around, blocked away by Fan, but they're going to call a foul. It looked pretty clean.
Yeah, looked like she had her hands straight up. Tough break for Cannon County right there.
And that's quickly the third foul on Fan. Back-to-back fouls called on her, and now the team's second. A minute and a half in here to this third quarter. Free throw no good on the first attempt from Lowe. That was her first time at the line. 17 first half points from Lowe. Went on that run, actually has gone on a couple of runs in transition through a couple of quarters. Knocks down the second one. She's got 18 points now. 12-point advantage back for it for Pickett County. 6.5 to play in the third. Fan out in front, tried to bounce it off to Walkup. She does, and Walkup will put it up and in. 4 points for her. In transition, back the other way, looking for Wood over the top. And not the best pass decision there from Lowe, but it turns out to be Pickett County basketball after it went out of bounds.
Yeah, tried to force it a little bit there. She wasn't open, tried to thread it in somewhere the ball wasn't able to get to.
Quick inbound to Kiesling, and a little too hot on the attempt. Reeder, the weak side rebound, couldn't get it to go on the putback as she threw it high in the air, almost didn't have a handle on it. Now the ball is cleared away by Cannon County. Vance in transition, blocked away by Reeder, rebounded in transition, go the Pickett County Bobcats. Kiesling had it. It was poked from behind by Sissom out of bounds, and Pickett County will keep it here on the near sideline. Great defensive play there by Reeder yet again.
Yeah.
So Kiesling will come out and take a rest as KT will come back in for Pickett County. Amonette will take it out right in front of us on the near sideline. Inbound to Lowe. Lowe asking for a screen from Reeder, uses it. Defender goes under it. Lowe driving in, lost the handle, gets it back. Kick it back out to Amonette. The ball's poked away by Cannon County. Stop short, hand off to Fan on the left side. Kick it out to Sissom, will fake a shot. Got a little too excited. She saw hardwood in front of her. She shuffled her feet, and that's a travel. So Pickett will get the ball back with 5:42 to play in the third quarter, leading by 10, 38-28. Kiesling back into the ball game for the Lady Bobcats. Amonette now will bring it up. So we've seen this a couple times between Lowe and Amonette. Lowe going to take a rest on the bench, so that's why Amonette's bringing it up. Wood looking down low. That's going to be a kicked ball violation on Jalen Fan. And Pickett will keep it out underneath the basket. Amonette to take it out. Throws it over the top for Reeder, top of the key, fakes the three, tried to drive back in, looking for Amonette down low. Ball's loose on the ground and just rolled it over to Fan was Pelham. Up ahead it goes to Sissom. Sissom poked away from behind by Kiesling, and it'll stay with Cannon County on that far corner. Nice job by Kiesling. Get back in transition, though, with 5:19 to play here in the third. Cannon County's within 10 points. They just haven't been able to go on any sort of a run. Here's Pelham down low on the post, trying to back down Reeder. Spins around, blocked away by Reeder. Ball's loose, and it's picked up by Callie Reeder. Looking for a pass up to Wood. She finds her. Wood takes it to the basket, draws the contact, and she's going to be at the line for two. That was a great job by Shayla Wood. Had the taller defender in front of her, And I think if Pelham wouldn't have come down like she did, it might have been offensive, but came down in the process and kind of pulled on Wood.
Yeah, they're looking to, anytime you're looking to protect an airborne shooter, she got up in there and took a little bit of contact.
So Pelham going to be tagged with the foul. That's her first. And that'll send Shayla Wood to the line for 2 freebies, knocks it down. So Wood went 0 for 2 from the stripe the first time up, and then she picked up her 2 fouls, wasn't able to play most of that first half. She's only got 3 points, make it 4. 2 for 2 from the stripe that time. This team shooting a lot better from that free throw line ever since that Monterey game when they went 16 of 31.
Yeah, you can tell they've been working on it in practice.
Lionettes will take a shot from the right side, in and out. No good, off the hands of Sellers. Rebound loose and out of bounds. It'll go to Pickett County. 4:53 to play in this third quarter, a 12-point advantage after the 2 good free throws by Wood. Pickett County back with the basketball as well. Emmy Lowe still on the sideline, and she's going to take advantage of that rest. She's played very well through the first part of this ball game. Here's Kaylee Tompkins with the basketball, almost lost it, picked up by Amonette. Amonette looking down low for Reeder, got it poked away, and now it's stolen away by Cannon County, and Lowe going to come back in to try to handle the basketball. Fan with it for Cannon County on the right side. Wraps a pass down low to Walkup. Little turnaround and somehow got it to go through Kaylee Tompkins.
That's what we talked about at the half. Got to figure out how to get some possessions, get the ball down low, chip into that Pickett County lead.
And a 10-point advantage now for Pickett County, and a timeout taken, just a 30-second one, so we'll keep it right here. 4:15 to play in the third quarter, 40-30 the score. Pickett County leading by 10. They've led by as many as 18 in this ball game, but this Cannon County team, we've talked about it. They've got size down low. They've got the advantage, just haven't really been able to exploit it yet, but they do it right there.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of grit. They've got a lot of tradition at Cannon County. They've been to the state tournament a few times. They're not going to give up. They're not going to quit. Their coach is from the school too, so don't look for them to stop. They got a lot of fight in them. I anticipate they'll hang in there as long as they possibly can.
This is a much different team from a year ago. This definitely doesn't look like a team that went 5-22 a year ago, and obviously starting out the year 4-2 this year, and their 2 losses were not bad losses at all. Lost to a very good DeKalb County team by 9, and then lost to a good Red Bowling Springs team by 6. Here's Emmy Lowe, comes off a double screen on the top of the key and drives it to the right side. Kick it back out to Lowe, fires the triple and knocks it down. Nothing but nylon, Emmy Lowe. 21 points for the freshman so far. And Pickett County leading by 13 now with 3:45 to play in the third. Cannon County back with the basketball. This is Sissom with it. Into the corner goes to Sellers. Sellers comes off a curl screen. Will fire it away from 17 feet. Nobody blocked her out. Got her own rebound. Tried to go back up with it. Couldn't get it to go. And now Pickett County has it. Out ahead to Shayla Wood. Spins around. Puts up the shot off the glass and good. Nice little move from Shayla Wood. Had 2 defenders around her. Was able to spin through it and get the deuce. Here's a steal on the inbounds for some full court pressure by Kiesling. Couldn't get it to go. Emmy Lowe is there, in and out, no good. Wood tries it, she can't get it, and another offensive rebound. Emmy Lowe, 14-foot jump shot, got hammered on the box out, makes the shot. She'll be at the line for 1. How about that little sequence? Not alone from the Bobcats, but from Emmy Lowe as well, and just a bailout foul on the at the end of it.
Yeah, got a few offensive rebounds, had a lid on it there for a second. Lowe was able to go get the ball, dribble it out to about 12 feet, and just able to knock it down. She got plowed on the box out. That's why we're getting the ball down low right here.
Oh, so they're not going to call it on the shot. They're going to call it after the shot. So the basket counts, and Pickett County back with it. Emmy Lowe on the left baseline. She'll take the deuce and knock it down. So instead of getting 1 point, she gets 2 more. It's 49-30. It was just a 10-point lead. Now it's a 19-point lead. Almost another turnover by Cannon County, but Holt still with it. She'll come across the timeline. On the left wing, looking down low, finds Walkup. Fakes right, goes left, puts up the shot. Too short. Holt the offensive rebound. Will go back up and in. She's got 6 now. 49-32, 2.5 to play in the third. Low kick out to Kiesling. Top of the key, it goes to Wood. Will cross over and penetrate to the basket. Put up the shot, too hard. Rebound loose, picked up by Reeder, and kicks it out to Tompkins, who lost the handle and got it back. She'll pick up her dribble and pass off to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe working with the basketball Asking for that double screen, crosses over, drives in, splits two defenders, kind of lost the handle on it and tried to do a little too much. Holt will get the ball back now for Cannon County. Top the key, crosses over, will drive into the left side, handed off, a fake shot by Bush, who will take it to the basket. She got fouled, and she'll be at the line for two of them. 1:55 to play in the third quarter. Foul on Pickett County is going to be called on Kaylee Tompkins. That's going to be her third. So Allie Amonette will get set to check back in after this first free throw from Jenna Bush. Off the left iron and no good. Bush has not scored in this game yet. 1:55 to play in the third. Couple subs coming in. Amonette back in for Pickett County. For Cannon County, Emma Grace Hughes checks back in. Bush will try it again from the 15-foot free throw line and knock it down. So her first point of the contest. 49-33, 16-point advantage for Pickett County with 1:50 to play in the third. Low across the timeline will move it to the left side in the hands of Wood. Looking to the right side now on a flare screen. Didn't quite use the screen well, and Coach Smith wasn't too happy about it. And now a turnover by Wood as well.
Yeah, he was looking for Wood to take a back cut right there, and she didn't. And then to compound it, she threw it right out of bounds. Coach Smith not excited about that possession.
Yeah, she went to the flare screen and had a back cut screen set. Here's a good move by Pelham, a little shot fake, got her own rebound after she missed it, and then she was fouled on the way back up. So Pelham going to be going to the line with the 1:28 to play in the third. Foul called on Pickett County. Going to be called on Emmy Lowe. That's just her first. Pelham at the line. First free throw off the back iron, no good.
Pelham's a junior, and she's got some nice moves once they can get the basketball into her.
A lot of size on her as well, listed as 6'2". Good little stroke on that free throw shot, knocks it down on the second attempt. Pickett County back with it, and almost an oop pass looking for Lowe on the opposite block, and Shayla Wood, another turnover. It's back-to-back turnovers from the senior, and Coach Smith just throws his palms in the air. Here's Emma Grace Hughes with the basketball for Cannon County. Hand off to Vance. She got blocked away by Lowe and rebounded by Holt on the weak side. So the Lionettes will keep it with 1:03 on the clock in the third. Holt down low, steps through, puts up the left-handed runner, no good. Rebounded and back up and in by Jenna Bush for her first field goal of the game. She's got 3 points. 49-36, 13-point lead for the Lady Bobcats with 45 seconds on the clock. Reeder. Free throw line extended left side. Hand off to Amonette, looking for a back cut by Kiesling. Couldn't find her. We'll give it back to Lowe with 37 seconds. Pull it back out between the circles. Crossover. And they're just going to waste some time for the final shot. 28 seconds. Now two defenders come to her. Amonette has it. We'll just hold it. Good defense here by the Lionettes, trying to force something to happen. Lowe, top of the key with 20 seconds. Still wasting time. Lowe crosses over. Skip it over to Amonette.
Need to figure out how to get the ball in the center of the court right here.
10 seconds now for Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe starts the offense, penetrates to the basket, and turns it over. Vance, up it goes to Holt. Wood steals it back with 2 seconds. Is going to have a chance from 3/4 court. Didn't get it off in time, and it was short. End of 3, 49-36 in favor of the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We're back after this break for fourth quarter action on UC Sports Nation.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, at People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at the Bobcat Den, 49-36 the score, and what we believe is a career high so far for Emmy Lowe. You mentioned it in the first quarter, a very hot start for her. She hit a triple, and then she had a couple of transition buckets. She's already got 25 points. We've only played 3 quarters, and Pickett County starts out with the basketball here, leading 49-36. Shayla Wood with it. Has 2 defenders come to her. She'll penetrate, run into a defender, and a steal by Emma Grace Hughes, and then a foul on the backside by Allie Amonette. That's a tough sequence there for Pickett County. Coach Smith trying to plead his case that Shayla Wood got fouled down low on the steal. But it looked like a pretty clean pick there for Emma Grace Hughes. At the other end, Holt. Turnaround jumper, off the glass and in. A good start for Cannon County. 8 points now for Holt. It's 49-38. Amonette trying to answer with a triple. In and out, no good. That ball was halfway down. Cannon County back in transition now. 7:20 to play. Good pass up to Vance. Lost the handle on it, but Cannon County still with it. Baseline, Grace Hughes has it. Diving out of bounds. Last touched by Reeder. What a pass that was, all the way up to Vance from Holt.
Bucket right here gets Cannon County back to single digits.
49-38 right now. Just 45 seconds into the fourth quarter. Holt inbounds to Pelham on the right block. Spins around, puts it up, got fouled, and she'll be at the line for 2. You mentioned it at halftime. If you start pounding that inside part where you have the advantage, at some point it's going to pay off. And now Pelham's going to be at the line for 2 shots. And you're going to start getting Pickett County into some foul trouble. Shayla Wood just picked up her 3rd. Allie Amonette has 3, and Kaylee Tompkins also has 3. At the line is Pelham, and she converts the first free throw. She's got 7 points now, and all of them, except for a triple she knocked down early on in the ball game, have been from the line. Can't connect on the second one. Amonette leading the break now for PC. 49-39, 7:03 to play in the quarter. Amonette on the right wing, crosses over, pull it back out near half court on the right side. We'll find Reeder in the corner, back to Amonette on the wing. Reeder gonna reset and drive to the left side. Amonette with the basketball on the right. Looking for a pass to Kiesling, gets it to her, pulls up at 10 feet on that right baseline and knocks it down. So Ella Kiesling hasn't been able to find that outside shot, but she's got 8 points in this ball game from mid-range and transition buckets. Holt with it, stolen away by Emmy Lowe. Who else? The freshman with the steal, finds Wood in transition, spins around, blocked away by Fan, but she'll get the ball back, is Wood. Bounce it off to Reeder. Wide open is Lowe, down low, and she'll lay it up and in for 27.
Great vision right there with Reeder. She saw Lowe cutting and was able to hit her in stride right to the bucket.
14-point advantage now for the Lady Bobcats. At the other end, a foul called. That one's going to be tagged on Allie Amonette as Sissom was going to the basket. She'll be at the line for 2. So now 4 fouls on Allie Amonette and the 6th team foul on Pickett County. There's still a lot of time left in this ball game. Just a 14-point advantage, definitely not insurmountable. Sissom at the line, in and out, no good on the first attempt. 3 points for her so far. Sub coming in for Cannon County will be Emma Grace Hughes. So Sissom will try it again. Spins it on the palm, lets it fly, and knocks it down that time. 4 points for her in the ball game. It's 53-40 with 6:10 to play. Amonette still out on the court for Pickett County with those 4 fouls. Emmy Lowe, top of the key, crossover, kick out Kiesling. 3 ball in the way, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, fought for, picked up by Wood for Pickett County. She'll go back up and in. In among the trees was Shayla Wood. She's got 8 points now. 15-point advantage for Pickett County. They realize this Cannon County team can come back at any moment. They're still fighting hard. Fan, pass down low to Bush, who's going to have to pull it back out. Had the baseline wide open. Now she'll use it. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound poked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Pickett County. Pretty good defense there by Emmy Lowe. Didn't want her, was trying to force her back to the rest of the defense, and Fan didn't realize it and finally did at the last second, but couldn't convert on the shot. 55-40 the score. Pickett County with it. Skip it over to Wood in the corner. Wood on the right side will pull it back out towards half court. 5:18 to play in the fourth, behind the back dribble. Pass it off to Amonette in the corner. Steps inside the three-point line, lets it fly off the back iron, front iron, and falls in for Allie Amonette. Just her second field goal of the game. Knocked down a triple in the first quarter, but hadn't scored since then. She's got 5. There's a handoff to Fan. A deep triple from the right side. Finds nothing except for the hands of Holt on the back end, and then goes out of bounds. Last touched by her.
Jacob got an updated score here. End of 3. Cookeville leads White County 46-41.
So still a tightly contested ball game in that one. Here's Kiesling with it, up to Wood for Pickett County. Steps through a double team, had the ball poked away, got it back, goes back up and in, and she's into double figures. 10 points for the senior now, 59-40, back to a 19-point lead for Pickett County. This was almost 9 points. It was down to 10 here in the fourth. There's an entry pass to Pelham down low, spins around Reeder and puts it up and in with the right hand. Nice move and just the second field goal of the game, the first in the paint for the 6'2 Pelham. Here's Lowe, top of the key, leading the break. Hand off to Wood on the right block. Didn't like it, she'll pull it back out and set up the offense with 4:20 on the clock. Skip it over to Amonette on the left wing. Catches it with one hand, will drive it to the right side, get a screen from Kiesling, bounce out along the perimeter, and a foul is called on a reach by Cannon County. That's going to be called on Macy Sellers, her first, and the team's 6th. Amonette will take it out on the far sideline across from the Lady Bobcats logo here at Pickett County on the court. 4:09 to play in the ball game. It's 59-42, a 17-point advantage for Pickett County. Emmy Lowe almost had her pocket picked. Will somehow get the ball over to Kiesling, who will fire away the 16-foot jump shot, but can't get it to fall. Holt in transition, pulls up, pass off to Fan on the right side, puts it up with the left hand. It's too short, and Reeder skies for the rebound. Now looking to go in transition. Quick pass up to Kiesling, lays it up, but can't get it to go. Too hard off the window. Not too many times you're going to see Ella Kiesling do that. Now Holt driving in, gets bumped, and foul's going to be called on Emmy Lowe, just her second and the team's 7th. And 3 subs coming in here for Cannon County, only down by 17 with 3.5 to play. And it's almost like they're bringing in the reserves, is Coach Patrick. That's not something you see too often.
No, it's not. We've got some folks that hadn't been in the game yet. It's interesting here, 3.5 to go.
A free throw no good on the front end of the 1-and-1 is going to go to Pickett County. Holt cannot connect on that free throw. Those players that did come in, Marley McNutt was one of them, as well as Allie Lawson. 59-42 the score with 3.5 to play. Pickett County with the basketball. Here's Emmy Lowe inside. Got fouled, and she'll be at the line for 2 of them. So she's got 27 right now and a chance to get to 29. Making sure they get the foul right, it looks like. 3:22 to play in this ball game. He's going to send the freshman Emmy Lowe to the line. That's called on Allie Lawson, her first. And 2 more subs will come in here. This time it'll be Vance and Emma Grace Hughes. So Holt and Sissom will check out. Lowe did not connect on that first free throw. We'll try the second one, and we'll rattle that one in. 28 now for the freshman Emmy Lowe. 60-42 the score. 3:17 to play in the ball game. Here's Vance on the right side, drives in, kicks it out. A 3-ball coming from the Lionettes. Will go down for Marley McNutt. 60-45. Back up to Amonette. She'll fake it 3, looking down low to Reeder. Throws it into 2 defenders. Emma Grace Hughes saves it back to Pickett County, and now a tie-up. And a good tie-up by Allie Lawson is going to be a jump ball, and Cannon County back with it. Amonette just trying to force the pass there down low. 2 defenders were in front of Reeder.
Yeah, we talked about that early in the game. Unforced turnovers, not protecting the basketball. Pickett County's got to be a little stronger with the ball right there on that entry pass.
60-45. Here's a steal by Reeder. Pick the pass. We'll get it up to Lowe. Lowe in transition to the basket. Blocked out of bounds through a lot of contact. No call, but Pickett County will keep it out underneath the basket. 2:42 to play in this one. 60-45 is the score. Pickett County looking to go to 6-1 on the season before they take the 2-hour bus ride up to Warren Central and Bowling Green, Kentucky tomorrow for a noon tip-off against the Lady Dragons. 2.5 to play here in this one. Emmy Lowe with it. Pass off to Reeder. Looking down low. Good pass to Tompkins. She got fouled. She'll be at the line for 2 of them. And a nice cut there by Tompkins. Came from the right block, curled around to the left one, and a good pass from Reeder as well to find her.
Yeah, that's that little flex cut that first time we've seen it tonight. They've executed it pretty well. Reeder's got really good vision. KT's knows where to cut. As we mentioned earlier, they've been playing together a long time. They got chemistry. They know where each other's going to be out on the court, Jacob.
Tompkins can't get it to go on the first one. She'll try it here on the second one. The lefty bends at the knees, lets it fly, and in and out, no good on the second attempt as well. So nothing at the stripe that time, still 60-45. Addie King down low to Hughes, just hands it off to Lawson, who puts it high off the glass, can't get it to go, and a good box out and rebound by Reeder. Let it to Emmy Lowe. We'll slow it up for the time being with 2:10 on the clock. Coach Smith just saying, all right, let's run the offense and let's run it well. Here's Amonette on the left side, drifts towards the right. She'll drive in, pass off, and we got an offensive foul called on Allie Amonette. Coach Smith just a little bit of a grin on that one. He disagrees, and that's going to be the 5th on Allie Amonette as well. He's just kind of staring down the referee who made the call.
He's had a quite lengthy conversation over there the last possession. I'm not sure he's really excited about that last call.
That's a tough one on Allie Amonette, her 5th, so she fouls out of the game. Reese Vance at the other end for Cannon County. Can't get the runner to go with the right hand. Pass up to Kiesling, and Kiesling gets fouled. Emmy Lowe threw it over the head of McNutt, who wasn't looking at the time, turned around as the ball was on her, and then fouled Kiesling in the process. That'll send Ella Kiesling to the line. So McNutt going to be tagged with her first foul. Kiesling at the line for the first time is no good on the first attempt. She's got 8 points in this ball game, though, after being held scoreless in that game against Livingston. She's led this Pickett County team in points quite a few times this season. Knocks down the second one. She's got 7 now. 61-45, minute 40 left in the ball game, and another offensive foul. We're going back the other way. I didn't quite see that one either, but you mentioned it, those offensive screens, those offensive foul calls, they try to clean up early on in the season. That foul was called on Nora Walkup, her 4th. Here's Emmy Lowe, tap the key, hand off to Reeder on the wing, throw it over to Wood. They're just passing it around, kind of running a bit of a motion offense and then just cutting through the lane. Skip it, top the key to Tompkins, who will fake a shot and drive in. Get to the middle of the lane, draw some contact, put up the shot, but no good. Reeder, the offensive rebound. They'll reset it. 1:10 on the clock now. Hand off to Lowe between the circles. Drive it right side, crossover, skip it over to Tompkins in the corner and give it back to Lowe. They might just try to run this until the clock runs out if they can. Lowe, middle of the lane, skips it over to Kiesling. Now they're taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, I don't think they've really got any interest in scoring. Just want to run this clock out and get out of here with a win and think about getting to Kentucky tomorrow.
61-45 the score right now, depending on if they try to score or not. And now Cannon County going to reach in and foul. That's going to be Marley McNutt with the foul. And that's going to send Pickett County into double bonus. So that sends Emmy Lowe to the line for 2 free throws. And I mentioned it. This Pickett County team, yeah, they're traveling up to Bowling Green tomorrow morning. Going to be an early morning for them. And quick turnaround for them to take on a Warren Central team in the first annual Faith Harbor Kentucky-Tennessee Challenge. Emmy Lowe knocks down the first one. We will be there. We'll have coverage starting at 11:45 Central Time. Second free throw, no good from Lowe. But she does have 29 points. Might not get to 30 here tonight. Well, she's able to get a transition bucket with 30 seconds to go on the clock. 62-45 right now. Pass over to King, who'll come off a screen, drive it to the basket to the left side, puts up a shot, no good. It was altered away by Wood. And with 16 seconds on the clock, Lowe will just have to come across the timeline, and that'll be it, as long as Cannon County doesn't foul. So it looks like that's going to be it, as she does come across the timeline. 5 seconds, and she's going to let it run out. So Pickett County going to improve to 6-1 on the season. That's the final buzzer. 62-45, the final score. Pickett County bounces back after their first loss of the season with a very good win against a good Cannon County squad. Pickett County, they win it. We'll take a short break, come back, break it down for you. That's coming up after this.
Emily Dickinson coined the phrase, crumbling is not an instant act. While many of life's problems seem to come from nowhere, the truth is, most of them give some kind of early warning sign or signal. No matter what the problem in your life may be, it will always be easier to overcome when you have money stashed away in a savings account at People's Bank. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Wellness is about people. People like Dr. Andrew Todd, Dr. Matthew J. King, FNP Benjamin Aaron. Local experts taking care of local people so you can relax and feel at home. That's the goal at Byrdstown Medical Center, making it a comfortable place where you and the team focus on your health. Being well, Byrdstown Medical Center. Schedule an appointment today, 864-3187. That's 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den for the post-game report of the girls' game, brought to you by People's Bank. Girls win this one 62-45, that being the Pickett County girls, as they improve to 6-1 on the season. Cannon County falls to 4-3. They'll get ready to take on DeKalb. Casey in this one, it was the Emmy Lowe show, and she showed out in this one with 29 points.
Yeah, she was able to get her defender moving backwards and laterally. Really could get to the rack anytime that she wanted to. Jacob thought she really distributed well too. Not only did she shoot the ball from outside, she was able to get her teammates open for easy looks down low. She really came alive tonight. Probably close to a career high for her. Just look for her to continue growing throughout the season. We're just getting glimpses of what she's capable of.
It's starting to look like as Emmy Lowe goes as this Pickett County team goes, and she's been playing very well this season, and a big reason why they're 6-1. Now, of course, they have a lot of very good supporting cast members as well, with the likes of Shayla Wood and Ella Kiesling, and you can go down the list for everybody that plays in this squad, because at any given night, you can have a double-digit score on anybody that plays on the court for this Pickett County team. Tonight, there were 2 of them, Emmy Lowe with 29, and then Shayla Wood with 10 of them.
Yeah, they've got a lot of folks that actually know their role, Jacob. They can score. Shayla Wood's really athletic around the rim, is able to get a shot up there. Kiesling, I thought she shot the ball a little bit better tonight. Amanette as well. And then, of course, inside play from Reeder and KT. I thought it was a real complete team effort, just showcased by Emmy Lowe. Excellent game tonight.
Really clean game from the Pickett County Lady Bobcats. Mentioned it, they moved to 6-1. They'll get ready to head up to Bowling Green tomorrow for a noon tip-off against the host Warren Central Lady Dragons. We will have coverage of it right here on UC Sports Nation starting at 11:45. Before we head to a break, let's take one last check of the stats from both sides. Cannon County, they put up 45 points in this one. They fall to 4-3 in the season. They'll get ready to take on DeKalb County at home. Coming up next Tuesday, they looked like this. They were led in scoring by Jalen Fan with 10 points. 8 points for Aniston Holt, 3 for Jenna Bush, 9 for Bella Pelham, 4 for Malia Sissom, 2 for Reese Vance. Nora Walkup had 6 and 3 for Marley McNutt. On the other side for Pickett County, we already highlighted Emmy Lowe and Shayla Wood with 29 and 10 respectively. Outside of that, 9 points for Ella Kiesling, 5 for Allie Amanette, 6 for Callie Reeder, 2 for Kaylee Tompkins, and 1 for Macy Threet. That's going to do it for the girls portion of this broadcast. We'll take a short break, come back, and break down the boys' side. Pickett County Bobcats getting set to take on the Cannon County Lions. It's going to be another fun one, so keep it tuned in right here to UC Sports Nation.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den as we start the pregame show for the boys' side. This one's going to be a fun one. On the boys' side, Pickett County 4-1 on the season, coming off of a rivalry win, a good win over a good Livingston squad. For Cannon County, they're 3-4 on the season, but two of their losses have come within one possession. One of those was in double overtime, so this is a very good Cannon County squad as well. Head coach Jason Knowles been there for a little while, and they've got some talented players on this squad. One of them being Gus Davenport, averaging 33 points a ball game, Casey.
Yeah, so a few key takeaways for this game, Jacob, for Pickett County. You know, they've got to maintain Gus Davenport. He's a senior that comes in. He's averaging 33 points a game. He loves to get to the free throw line. So Pickett needs to play really what I would call clean defense. Don't let him jump into you. Stay straight up, stay vertical. Also for Pickett County, you know, we need the seniors to lead. Different players stepping up each night. Continue showing the younger players how to play at a high level and compete, and most importantly, Jacob, how to win. And then lastly, knock down open shots. They got to continue building their confidence. Need to build some confidence up for the district tournament, the district play will be here soon. So just continue to knock down those open shots and continue building confidence.
Yeah, you mentioned district play starting soon. Starts next week for this Pickett County team as they get ready to take on Red Boiling Springs next Tuesday. That'll be here at home for both the girls and the boys. And we just mentioned it, this Cannon County team just played Red Boiling Springs. On the girls' side, they fell, but on the boys' side, they won that one 72-51. So this Cannon County team, they're coming off of two wins, 83-46 against Franklin Classical, and then Red Boiling Springs at home, 72-51. So they're riding a bit of a hot streak. They've got a couple of really good players. We mentioned Gus Davenport, and there's another one, and Antonio Jones is a freshman who's averaging 10 rebounds a ball game for this squad as well. But for Pickett County, 4-1, a big win over Livingston. They've got Zach Amonette back. He's still kind of working off that rust a little bit, but they're playing some good basketball right now.
Yeah. So for Cannon County, you know, I feel like a few things here. The key to the games, you know, don't allow Cannon can't allow those big runs by Pickett County. Pickett County's really explosive. They can score a lot of buckets quickly, so they can't afford to get down and dig a hole for themselves because it'll be really difficult for them to get back in the game. Really, they've got to figure out how to get Pickett County out of rhythm, making them get into different sets. I would look for Cannon County's coach to break it up a little bit, maybe play a little 1-3-1 zone, maybe look for some trapping, maybe even a gimmick defense like a boxing one. And then lastly, dribble drive for the contact. They've got some guys that are capable of getting down into the rim. Watch for them getting down there low, getting Pickett County in a little bit of foul trouble. Pickett County's young. They don't have a whole deep bench. So let's see if that plays a key into the game, Jacob.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll hear from senior Caleb Lowhorn. That's coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
Getting sick.
Is there anything worse?
When it happens, it's good to know neighbors are right there to help you.
Byrdstown Medical Center. Local people started it.
So neighbors and friends would have a place focused on wellness.
So when you're not feeling your best, get the answers.
Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187.
864-3187. Call them when you're not feeling your best.
Most insurance is accepted.
Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Basketball, talking with senior Caleb Lohorn. Caleb, good start to the season for you guys. Good start for you as well. And while you might not have the point total for this squad, at least from our perspective on the broadcasting side, it seems like you're kind of the glue guy for this team, which is a term that you hear a lot around basketball as well. I guess when you hear that, what do you think about that? And I guess how do you feel about kind of being the glue guy for this team?
It means a lot to me. It's not always about scoring. I mean, as long as we win as a team, I really don't care who gets the credit for it. It's all about winning for me.
Is that kind of always been kind of your mantra going at the game of basketball? Whereas, I mean, you might not score a lot. You're going to go hard after the basketball. You're going to get rebounds. You're going to do the right thing. Is that kind of always been your type of style of play?
Yeah, I always believed if you hustle hard, everything will work out in the end. I mean, it just all comes together if you put everything out there.
How fun has it been to start this season? I mean, you're a senior with the squad. You got the Eminettes as well. You guys have been playing together for quite some time. Then you have the Wattenbargers come in last year, and so you guys have finally kind of gotten used to playing with them as well. But how fun is it to start this season with all the expectations that you guys might go pretty deep again this year?
It's been an absolute joy just being able for us all to put it together. It's just been wonderful. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Now you're getting ready to take on Cannon County, a team that you guys haven't seen, or you at least haven't seen. Played back in 2015, but obviously you weren't here for that one. But what do you know about this Cannon County team? What have you guys been working on in practice to get ready for them?
I know they can be very dangerous. They got a bunch of good guards, so we're just going to have to run them off the three-point line basically, and then that should be good. They don't really have any post players.
That's Caleb Lohorn with the Pickett County Bobcats. We're back in a moment.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here on Pickett County Basketball, talking with head coach Joseph Amonette of the Pickett County Bobcats. Coach, big win over Livingston the other night, 56-45, and had to weather a few runs throughout. What were your thoughts on the performance of the team in the win?
You know, I thought we were solid. It was an extremely physical game, and you know, we had some spurts there that we got up from 16 to 20, and then they would make a spurt. So I can't say that I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't overly pleased either. But that's how Livingston plays. They're really aggressive. They crash the boards, and you know, it's a rivalry game. And anytime you come out and beat Livingston Academy, you kind of got to be happy.
One thing that we noticed in the game, and I didn't really notice until afterwards, is that Will didn't score in that game. Was that either by design, or is that just kind of how the game was flowing at the time?
I think that was just how the game was flowing a little bit. You know, they picked him up and didn't give him any room. And Will doesn't take bad shots. And, you know, he finished the game, I think, with 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and didn't have a turnover until the last 2 minutes of the game. So while he didn't score, he still impacted it in a big way, guarded their best perimeter player, and had a really solid game.
Well, you've had a couple days of practice leading up to this one against Cannon County. What have you guys been focusing on in those days of practice leading up to this one?
They really shoot the ball at a high level. They've got you know, they got one kid coming in here that's averaging about 30 points a game, and they've got a couple other guards that have had games that they've made 5 or more three-pointers in. So they're really, really talented at the guard position. They really don't have a true post. So it's one of the first games that we've played that is just that they're going to have 5 guards on the floor at all time, which will be a little different for us defensively. And we've just tried to focus on those things and preparing for those this week.
Does that almost make it maybe easier? That might not be the right word defensively, just because you guys have been playing so many teams with the post player, but you play those teams fairly well in the post, and then you have to change it. How does that change it defensively, I guess?
You know, I don't think it makes it easier or harder. I think it's just you just really have to be diversified enough defensively to be able to guard both ways. I think it's a good opportunity for us to because you don't want to go into a tournament and play a team that's only got guards. So I think it's a really good early season challenge for us, and they've got a really talented ball club.
Well, lastly, Coach, this is another home game, and you start off the season with 7 home games. Was that something that I know you had to kind of throw the schedule together? You had a couple teams drop out from previous years that you had to throw in and create a couple of new teams. Is that something by design or just kind of how it happened?
It's a little by design. As far as, we were able to host a Thanksgiving Classic that gives you 2 home games, and then we were able to host both of our Hall of Fame games. So we'd like to do that every year if possible. And then the rest of them, it just kind of was our turn to have first, and that's kind of how it worked out.
And then lastly, Coach, I actually just thought of another one. Zach, he kind of took a hit to that knee in that game. I got to ask about it. He came out, but then he came right back in. Just, I guess, give us a little bit of a status update on him.
He's fine. It was a knee-to-knee contact, and when they repair the ACL, they actually take a graft from the patella tendon. So it was a knee-to-knee hit to that patella tendon, and it's tender, and it's going to be tender for probably 2 years. So it's just something, it hurt him for a few minutes, and he was able to come back in, and he's fine.
Well, good to hear that he's all right. Coach, we appreciate the time. Head coach Joseph Hamonette with the Pickett County Bobcats. We're back in a moment. And we're back right now in the Bobcat den. They're going through starters, so we'll take you through them as well. For the Cannon County Lions, 3-4 on the season. Their head coach is Jason Knowles. They look like this. Number 1 is the senior Gus Davenport. Number 10, a junior Jonathan Pham. Number 21 is a freshman, check that, sophomore Theo Winters. 23 is A.J. Armstrong. He's a sophomore. And number 3 is another freshman, Eli Pelham. So this is going to be a fun Cannon County team. That Gus Davenport, he looks like he's about at least 6'5", maybe 6'6". He's a pretty tall guy, but he's a guard, and he plays a very good guard. For the Pickett County Bobcats, same 4 to start: Will Amonette, Zach Amonette, Caleb Lohorn, and Hunter Wattenbarger. And they've been switching between Jacob Amonette and Heath Wattenbarger with the 5 guards on the other side. They're going to give Jacob Amonette the start in this one as well. So this one's going to be a fun one. You got a lot of guards and a lot of guards that can score. How about this matchup? Zach Amonette averaging about 26 a ball game against Gus Davenport averaging 33 a ball game for this Cannon County squad.
Yeah, Jacob, hopefully your neck is not sore, because I feel like we're going to be looking back and forth a lot tonight. They're going to get the ball up and down the court really fast. Look for transition buckets on both sides.
Gus Davenport, the taller guard of the tallest player on the court, I should say. But he plays as a guard, and he'll have the ball in his hands a lot, shoots a lot, but he also averages 6 assists a game and 8 rebounds a game. He wins the tip here as we're underway. Cannon County will start out with the basketball. They'll set up the offense. As A.J. Armstrong, the point guard for the squad, will hand it off on the right side to Davenport. He's being guarded by Wattenbarger. Amonette comes out to slow him down. Back to Pelham, give it back to Davenport, top of the key. He'll let it fly if he can. Tries to go past Wattenbarger. Backdoor cut, blocked away by Wattenbarger. Ball's loose on the ground, and we're going to Pickett County. That's pretty good first defensive possession for Pickett County.
Great hands right there, hands up high. Got a piece of the ball, was able to knock it off the offensive player. Pickett County's going to get the ball back right here off the jump.
Here's Will Amonette. Will find his brother Jacob in transition. Give it up to Hunter Wattenbarger on the wing. Skip it back to Will on the right side. Give it back to Hunter. Ball was loose, and now Will finds it again. Zone look, 1-3-1 here for Cannon County on defense. Jacob Amonette in the middle. Skip it out to Zach Amonette. 3 ball on the way. Got it to go. We got a whistle. And, they're just fixing the net. But Zach Amonette knocks down his first triple of the game, and mentioned it to Coach in that pregame interview. He kind of took a knock to the knee, and that's all it was. He just hit knees with one of the Livingston players. He's good to go. Knocks down the triple to start the game. A.J. Armstrong's got it now for Cannon County, and tough defense by Will Amonette. He's going to be tagged with an early foul. He didn't like it, but that's his first. So Armstrong will take it out here on the near sideline. Inbound to Davenport out near half court. Hunter Wattenbarger looks like he's going to have that defensive assignment all night long. Davenport down low in the lane, spins around, blocked away by Wattenbarger, but the ball is picked up by Armstrong. Missed the putback. Davenport's there, it goes back up and in. So good defense initially, but a good cleanup by Davenport on the other end. Amonette on the right side, jabs to the left, baseline pass to Wattenbarger, 3 ball from the left wing, no good, and rebounded and cleared away by Pelham. Make that Fan. Davenport will bring it up now for Cannon County. Gets a screen, goes to the left side, switch off, and now a double team. And backed out of it was Will Amonette. Here's Wattenbarger guarding Davenport. Good pass down low to Armstrong. He missed the shot, and he's a little slow to get up. Amonette's going to take the transition three and kind of bricked it in. It hit the rim support and just softly fell into the basket. He's got 6 points.
He'll take it. Wasn't the way he drew it up, Jacob, but he'll take it.
Davenport at the other end, trying to get some separation. Passes off to Pelham in the corner. Back to Davenport down low on Wattenberger. And he's going to be fouled. They're going to call a blocking foul. Let's see who they call this one on. Either on Amonette or Wattenbarger, and they're going to call it on Hunter Wattenbarger. Looked like pretty strong defense from him, but he's going to be tagged with his first. And that's one of the things that Pickett County is going to have to be careful with in this game. They only play about 6 players, so got to be careful of getting into foul trouble. There's Davenport again on the left wing. Wattenbarger comes to him, skips it over to the right side for Fan. Fan will drive in now, penetrate on Lowhorn, pull up, let it fly, can't get it to go, and rebounded by Lowhorn. And now a foul is called on Armstrong. And a nice show of sportsmanship there by Armstrong, and pretty good foul call as well. Lowhorn, he's not going to let you take that ball from him too easily.
No, he's not, but that, as you mentioned, a great sportsmanship right here by both schools.
Heard from Lowhorn before the game. I titled him as the glue guy, and it seemed like he's all right with that. I think he takes that with a lot of pride as well. Here's Wattenbarger, skips it over to Amonette right side. Will Amonette will fire away the triple. He rattles it in, and the Amonettes are hot to start off this ball game. It's 9-2. Pickett County leading by 7. 3 threes from the Twins. There's Armstrong on the right side. Davenport spins around, lets it fly from 15 feet. No good. Rebound picked up by Jacob Amonette, and a stupid foul there by Gus Davenport. Just tried to reach in. He wasn't even to half court yet, and wasn't even going to be close to the steal. Gets tagged with a silly first foul. 4:59 to play in this first quarter. 7-point advantage for Pickett County. Pass down low to Zach Amonette. Great baseline cut, and even better pass finds an open Amonette for 2 points.
Great vision right there by Wattenbarger. Found a guy wide open under the goal. They put another 2 points on the board.
11-2. Bobcats lead by 9 with 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Armstrong drifts towards the right side. Will pass into the corner to Winters. Theo Winters with the basketball, dribbling around the sophomore. Drives in, almost trips over himself, runs into some contact, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Pickett will clear it away. Will Amonette with the basketball. Drift towards the right side, pass off to Zach Amonette. Skips it over to Hunter Wattenbarger. He'll let it fly, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Caleb Lowhorn, who tried to set a screen and just keep it sealed away by Caleb Lowhorn. Lowhorn picks up his first. Now, he's signaling it looks like a blocking foul. Is he just doing that accidentally, or is that the actual call now?
No, that was an illegal screen. He just caught the defender up a little bit, wouldn't let him around. And, you know, as we talked about it, they're looking for that early in the season. They want to clean all that up, so that's what he had right there.
So Lowhorn picks up his first. It's the team's third. Davenport now on the right side for Cannon County. Good defense by Wattenbarger. Spins around, fading away from 10 feet. Can't get it to fall. We got a foul underneath the basket, and they're going to call it on Pickett County. This one's going to be called on Zach Amonette. So Amonette picks up his first, and now the team's fourth. 4 different Bobcats with 1 foul. And we're going to get our first look at Heath Wattenberger as he checks in for Amonette. And Zach didn't quite know what happened there as he has a confused look on his face as he comes out and sits down. Inbound to Gus Davenport from the right wing. Short on the attempt, rebounded by Heath. Up it goes to Jacob Amonette. Into the corner to Hunter. Fakes a 3, sidestep, pass off to Will. He'll take the 3. He'll knock it down. Second 3 of the ball game for the senior. It's 14-2 with 3:30 to play in the first. Davenport going to try to do it himself from the right side as he goes ISO. Crossover, spin around, comes short, pass off to Pelham. He'll go up with the shot. That was Fan. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger.
Great defense that time by Heath.
Here's Jacob Amonette. He'll penetrate. Tried to bounce it off to Heath Wattenbarger, and it got poked out of bounds last touch by Armstrong. Zach Amonette will check in now for Caleb Lowhorn. Now Zach Amonette also dealing with some shin splints, Coach Amonette told me. So not only does he have the big brace on the left knee, but he's also got shin splints on the right side. You can see the tape on his shin there. as they tried to bullet a pass down low again to Amonette alongside that right baseline. A little too high for the rusty Zach Amonette. Hunter Wattenbarger a little too hot on the pass as well, so a turnover by Pickett County. Back the other way we go. 3:02 to play in this one. 14-2, Pickett County leading. Armstrong, right side, drives in, kick it out to Davenport on the wing, behind the back, drives in and penetrates to the basket, puts up a shot and gets one to go. And he's got 4 points now, and the only points for Cannon County so far. It's 14-4 with 2:44 to play in the first. Jacob Amonette all the way to the basket, lost the handle on it. Now a scrum for it on the ground, a tie-up, and a jump ball is going to stay with Pickett County underneath the basket. The Bobcats will take it out alongside the left block. Hunter Wattenbarger will mosey his way down there and let the Bobcats get set up in their set. Quick inbounds to his brother Heath, but he missed it. But it's rebounded by Zach Amonette. Pass it back to Heath, who mishandled it, gets it back. Kick it out to Jacob. 3-ball from the right side. That'll go. And the Amonettes have not missed from downtown yet. The 4th 3 of the game for them, and all 3 have knocked one down. It's 17-4. Gus Davenport down low, good pass to Armstrong, but he missed the bunny down low. Jacob Amonette now. Here he is, top of the key, drives into the basket, lost the handle, and it's stolen away by Antonio Jones, the freshman who's newly checked in. Davenport a transition 3, he'll knock it down. That's a big shot for the Lions as it gets them back within 10, 17-7, with 1:56 to play here in this first quarter. 1-3-1, Amonette steps into a trap, will get out of it, find Wattenbarger on the left wing. Give it back to Will, top of the key. He'll penetrate, kick it over to Zach, skip it back to Hunter. He'll let it fly from the top of the key. That one just short, but Heath, the offensive rebound. Kick it back out to Hunter, ahead of steam, drives in, lays it in with the left hand, and a smooth finish from Hunter. His first 2 points of the ball game, it's 19-7.
Bench over there for Pickett County really feeling it, giving the squad a little momentum right there, a little spark.
1:20 to play in this first quarter. Davenport wants a screen, uses it, trying to pass off. That's a travel. Great defense by both Hunter and Heath there. Heath came to hedge it out, and they got back on the backside to get in front of the screener.
Davenport got up in the air, didn't have anywhere to go with it. Everybody was covered. He came back down, travel.
They're playing some good defense on Gus Davenport right now. He does have 7 points in the first quarter, so that's good, but nobody else has any points for Cannon County. 19-7, Pickett County back with the basketball after the turnover. Will Amonette inside to Heath Wattenbarger, lost the handle, gets it back. Skip it over to Hunter, tries another 3. That one short, no good, and rebounded by Antonio Jones. He comes into this game averaging 10 rebounds a game off the bench. Here's Davenport, deep 3 from the right side, catches the window, but nothing else, and set for the hands of Zach Amonette. He'll bring it up the court now for Pickett. Under a minute to play, 19-7, Pickett leads. Hunter fakes a 3 from the left side, looking for a pass down low. It's picked off by Jones. Out in front it goes to Fan, finds Gus Davenport to the basket, lays it up and lays it in. Looked like he might have tried to throw that one down in a little bit of traffic, but decided to just smartly lay it in and get the for sure 2 points. Here's Amonette on the right side on the Bobcats logo. Still the 1-3-1 look for Cannon County defensively. 15 seconds to go here in the first. It's 19-9. Will Amonette will have it out near half court. They're going to go to a man defense now. Zach Amonette drives in, pulls up from 15 feet, can't get it to go. It rattled out with 3 seconds. Up to Gus Davenport from half court. Off the back iron and no good. And the first quarter score, 19-9 in favor of the Pickett County Bobcats. Take a short break, come back. Second quarter action coming your way.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The holidays are a wonderful time to count the many blessings of this year. And if you're a small business owner, it's also time to be planning for next year. Twin Lakes would love to help with fast, reliable, gig speed broadband and voice packages, all at prices that will have you counting even more blessings. Give me a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net to learn how Twin Lakes can transform your business today.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Back here at the Bobcat Den after one quarter of action, it's 19-9 in favor of the Pickett County Bobcats. All 9 points from Cannon County has come from Gus Davenport, and he misses a bunny going to the basket to start out this second quarter. Good defense by Jacob Amonette, who picked up the assignment that time. Still 1-3-1 defensively here for Cannon County. In the corner goes to Jacob Amonette. It's been the Amonette show. All 3 of them have hit threes in this ball game. We'll get our first look at Eli Reagan into the ball game for Pickett County. Here's Jacob Amonette with a 3 try. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Cannon County. Bring it up the court. Pass off to Davenport. How about this switch? Jacob Amonette guarding Gus Davenport. He'll drive in on him, go past him, get some help from Heath. Can't get it. Zach Amonette, the weak side rebound. There's been a little contact on the shot, and I think there was a Coach Knowles kind of throwing his hands on his head on that one. He wanted the call, couldn't get it. Zach Amonette into the corner, goes to Will Amonette, fires it away, knocks it down again. He has not missed from downtown. He's hit 3 of them. Didn't score in the last game.
He's making up for it right here, Jacob.
Distributed the ball well, rebounded well. Heard from Coach Amonette saying he had 6 assists and 6 rebounds, and he's not going to take a shot that he doesn't like. He's taking 3 that he does like, and he's hit all of them. It's 22-9. 6:40 to play in the second quarter. Going to the basket, a wild shot from Winters. He got fouled on the way up, I believe by Reagan, and it is. So Eli Reagan, the freshman, getting some good minutes here against Cannon County. He gets tagged with his first. That'll send Winters, the sophomore, to the line, averaging 14 points a ball game. He's the second leading scorer for this Cannon County squad. Knocks down the first free throw, and that's his first point of the ball game. As I mentioned it, Gus Davenport had all 9 of Cannon County's points in the first. Second one good as well for Winters. He's got 2. 22-11 the score. 6.5 to play here in the second quarter. 1-3-1 still. And a bad pass by Will Amonette. Turns over, almost got the steal back, but Gus Davenport has it for Cannon County. Pulls up from 16 feet and knocks it down. That one looks smooth from Davenport. He's the tallest player on the court, but he's also got one of the smoothest looking shots on the court.
Very nice.
There's Will Amonette at the other side. Kick it out to his brother, Zach. He'll fire the 3 off the back iron, no good. Goes over the backboard. Last touch by Cannon County. And it's going to stay with Pickett. And the reason it wasn't called out of bounds after going over the backboard, didn't touch any of the rim support. It can still go over it, just can't touch it. So it was a touch last by Cannon County. Pickett County will keep it out underneath the basket. Juan Barger back into the game, that being Hunter. Inbounds to Will over the top. Finds Zach on the right side. Looks like a 2-3 look now for Cannon County.
Look for him to get it right here to the middle so we can get an open shot.
They got it in the middle. Here's Zach Amonette 3. That one just a little deep. Rebounded by Hunter Wattenbarger, who looked like a little too high and might have had it tipped from behind. And that's what Zach Amonette's trying to claim as well to one of the near referees. Will Amonette saying the same thing, and so is about 90% of the people in this gym. But it's going to be Cannon County basketball.
Everybody thinks they had a better look than the official.
22-13. Gus Davenport will bring it up for the Lions. Gets a screen on his right. He'll use it, go to the top of the key, gets double teamed, and now Wattenbarger picks up the solo assignment. Into the corner it goes to Armstrong. Down low, pass is picked off by Jacob Amonette. Up to Zach, it goes on the wing. Back to Jacob, back to Zach. Left open, lets it fly. Can't get it to go. Weak side rebound by Wattenbarger. Amonette, top of the key, drives in, lost the handle, picked it up, pass it out to Zach on the wing. 5:16 to play in the second quarter. Zach has it, being guarded by Gus Davenport. Will find it on the right side of the corner, goes to Wattenbarger, who'll pick up his dribble, skip it all the way over to Jacob on the wing. Into the corner, goes to Will, fires another triple, knocks it down again. He's 4 of 4 from downtown.
I think the sprinkler system's getting ready to come on, Jacob. He's on fire right now.
25-13, Pickett leads. Davenport right side being guarded by Wattenbarger. Tried to wrap around him, and he'll get the shot, but couldn't get it to fall. Got his own rebound, back up and in. That's where it helps to be about 6'6".
Davenport's a nice player.
25-15. He's had to work for all of his shots, too. Will tried the heat check that time and just a little hot on it, and it was a little deep. This is his first one. Here's Gus Davenport at the other end. Between the legs, lost the handle, will pass it out to a guard. And Winters. Winters drifts towards the right side. He'll fire away the triple, and he'll bank it in. Well, the bank still open at 7:49. 5 points now for 3-0 Winters. Here's a Wattenbarger three, nothing but nylon. It's turned into a three-point contest here at Pickett County. That's his first of the ball game so far. He's got 5. Here's Jones trying to drive in on Lowhorn. That's going to be a travel. Great defense by Caleb Lowhorn. Just took the contact the whole way and almost kind of took the chair out from under him. Forced to travel. And after the turnover, Pickett County with the basketball with 3:55 to play in the second. A 10-point lead, maybe a 13, and it is. A 3-ball in transition from the right side from Zach Amonette. Give the assist to his brother Will. 11 points now for Zach. It's 31-18. You got to think, Cannon County got to come out of that zone at some point. They're just raining down threes over the top of it. Pickett County a steal in transition. 3-ball from the right side from Jacob. That one goes. Birdstown's on fire. 34-18 the score. Jacob Amonette another triple. It's a 3-fest at Pickett County and a full timeout taken by Cannon. We'll take it with them. Back in a moment on UC Sports Nation.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, at People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Okay, see, how about this stat? 11 field goals made so far for Pickett County. 9 of them have been from deep.
Yeah, we talked about keys to the game before we started. Knocking down open shots is part of it for Pickett County. They've certainly done that tonight.
Wattenbarger runs through a screen, and he's going to be tagged with a foul. And Hunter Wattenbarger picks up his second, and the sarcastic cheers coming from the Cannon County faithful. So Wattenbarger picks up his second. That's a big foul call. 3:16 to play still here in the second quarter. And Coach Amonette. Or did they call that offensive?
No, they got Wattenbarger fighting through the screen right there.
It looked like Lee Amonette was pointing towards the other side. I couldn't quite tell what he was pointing for unless he's just pleading for it to be an offensive foul.
I think
Nonetheless,
he's trying to get a sub in the game right there.
Nonetheless, it's a foul on Wattenbarger. He comes out. 34-18 the score. Pickett leading with 3:07 to play in the second. Armstrong picks up his dribble, throws over the top for Gus Davenport. The taller Davenport on Jacob Amonette. Drives in, draws some contact. Really nice move there from Gus Davenport. Jacob Amonette got him reaching, got the call, and man, that was a smart move.
Yeah, he saw the defender was coming at it and wasn't sure what he's going to do. Made it look like a shot attempt. Not sure if he's going to shoot or not, but he's got 2 free throws right here.
He does have 2 free throws. Jacob Amonette picks up his first foul. Davenport at the line for the first time, knocks down the first free throw. He's doing everything he can to keep Cannon County in this one. He's got 14 points already of the 19. Misses the second attempt, rebounded by Wattenbarger and cleared away for Will Amonette. He brings it up the court, drives it in, kicks it out to Jacob. Jacob will swing it around the perimeter and pass off to Zach on the right side now. 34-19 the score, 2:44 to play. Out to Zach, 3-ball, that one goes again. 10th 3 of the game, and yet Cannon County still playing a zone defense.
Yeah.
We've got 30 points off three-pointers. It's 37-19. Here's Davenport. The same exact play. A no call that time as the screener got pushed over. Missed the three was Davenport. Out in transition. Jacob Amonette three. Fakes it. Drives in. Kick out to Zach. He'll take it. He'll knock it down. And another timeout taken. Actually, this might be a technical. This might be a technical foul on Coach Knowles. We had a whistle. It's either a warning or a technical foul.
So we're giving him a warning.
So it's a warning on Coach Knowles. So the three good from Zach Amonette from that left side. Yet again, his 5th three of the game. It's 40-19. Pickett County leads by 21. That's an offensive foul. That's the easiest call in the book. A.J. Armstrong driving in, just lowered his shoulder and bull rushed through Pickett County. And an offensive foul called on Armstrong.
Will Amonette, great defense. He just stood in there. He took one right to the chest. Big momentum change. Pickett County on a big run right here.
40-19 they lead, and Cannon County still in a zone defense. Zach Amonette right side. In the middle of the zone, kick it out to Zach. Another three ball, and that one off the mark. And they're going to say out of bounds. Last touched by Pickett County. A little bit of a heat check that time for Zach. He was a little deep. It might have been from about 24 feet. So 40-19, Pickett leading with 1:50 to play here in the first half. Gus Davenport with the basketball. Drives to the hoop, puts up a little floater off the back iron, no good. And that's going to be Pickett County basketball as it was last touched by Davenport out of bounds. Tell you what, they're playing some pretty good defense on him. He's got a lot of points already, but still playing some pretty good defense on Davenport, who's averaging 33 a ball game. And we got an offensive foul on Pickett County now. On one of those screens yet again, going to be called on Heath Wattenberger. He picks up his first. 8th team foul on Pickett County. Only 3 called so far on Cannon County. I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis for Coach Amonette going into halftime. There's Armstrong, right side it goes to Winters. Winters in the corner, pulling it out. Jacob Amonette trying to front Gus Davenport, kind of in the high post. Now he gets it, free throw line extended. Jabs right, drives left, pushes off. That's an offensive foul, and we're going the other way. Great defense yet again by Jacob Amonette. Tell you what, these Bobcats, they're sitting down, they're moving their feet, and they're getting in position.
Yeah, and you know what excites me is the bench whenever that play happens. Everybody's up, they're cheering for the defensive play as much as they are for the three-pointer on the other end.
So second foul on Gus Davenport, he comes out. Who do you go to offensively now for Cannon County? Guess what? Still in a zone. This time in a 2-3 zone. A 3-ball coming. That one a little to the left, but rebounded by Heath Wattenberger, who goes back up and in. So they missed the 3, but they get their 3rd 2-point field goal of the game. It's 42-19. Cannon County trapped in the corner. Coming out to get it is Gage Turner into the game for the first time. Jacob Amonette comes up with a steal. One-handed pass up to Will. He'll lay it up and in from the left side in transition.
Bobcats have really turned up the intensity on the defensive end.
They're rolling right now, up 44-19. Almost the backcourt violation in the corner. Tried to throw it off a Pickett. Bobcat was Winters. Down low is Fan, who will lay it up and in from the left side. Just a fortunate pass right there from Winters to Fan. 24 seconds to play here in the first half. Pass inside to Lowhorn. Wattenberger got hammered down low by Fan. And Wattenberger, he gets up all right. Fan tagged with the foul. That's his first, team's 5th. So Pickett County will take it out underneath the basket. Coach Knowles looks like he's confused about something. He didn't think the foul should have been called on Cannon County. I'm not sure what he was looking at. Inbound to Heath Wattenberger, through some contact, puts it up, and gets it to go. Heath Wattenberger with 4 points. 46-21 now, 12 seconds to play. Here's Turner, into the corner to Pelham, almost stolen away. Winters takes the 3 with 3 seconds, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded, back up, did not get it off in time. Halftime score, 46-21. It's been a 3-fest in Byrdstown for the Pickett County Bobcats. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you. That's coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
Going to the doctor regularly. It's not your favorite thing in the world, but it is the key to staying healthy. So schedule an annual physical with Byrdstown Medical Center. 864-3187. A lot can change in a year. Better to fix it than wonder, right? 864-3187. Byrdstown Medical Center was started by local people to take care of neighbors and friends, like you. Schedule your wellness exam now. Most insurance is accepted. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The holidays are a wonderful time to count the many blessings of this year. And if you're a small business owner, it's also time to be planning for next year. Twin Lakes would love to help with fast, reliable, gig speed broadband and voice packages, all at prices that will have you counting even more blessings. Give me a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net to learn how Twin Lakes can transform your business today.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Emily Dickinson coined the phrase, crumbling is not an instant act. While many of life's problems seem to come from nowhere, the truth is, most of them give some kind of early warning sign or signal. No matter what the problem in your life may be, it will always be easier to overcome when you have money stashed away in a savings account at People's Bank. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. It's halftime here at Pickett County. Pickett County leading on the boys' side, 46-21 after one half of action, thanks in part to 12 triples rained down from this Pickett County team, Casey.
Yeah, we talked about keys to the game going in before tip-off, Jacob, and we said knock down open shots was the key to Pickett County. They've been able to do that tonight, knocking down plenty of threes, getting some confidence, and seeing some mojo in some of these guys as they let it go. They've got some confidence going down. They outscored Cannon County 25-12 in the second quarter, ran out a pretty good lead. It'll be interesting to see what the second half brings.
46-21 at the break right now. Cannon County came out in a 1-3-1 zone. They had to take Gus Davenport out, drop back in a 2-3 zone. If you're Cannon County, at some point you have to go man-to-man, don't you?
Yeah, they've got it. They're going to come out of that zone defense. They're going to try to put more pressure up on the Pickett guards. The challenge is that the Pickett guards are pretty good. They've got good handles. They can beat you off the dribble. And then when a help defender comes, at least somebody wide open, and you saw what Pickett County's been able to do with that in the first half.
On the other side, we knew what Cannon County was going to try to do. They're going to get the ball into the hands of Gus Davenport. Played well in the first half. He had 14 points in that first half. However, everybody else only had 7, so that's why they only have 21 right now in the third quarter. And Pickett County's playing some pretty good defense, not only on the ball on Gus Davenport, but then helping off of him as well.
Yeah, I really like the way Pickett County played defense in the first half. We've got several guys coming to the ball. We've got on-ball defenders really playing hard-nosed defense. Took a couple of big offensive fouls to the chest right there in the first half. Big-time momentum changers. As we mentioned, the bench got fired up about that. The crowd got fired up about it. It helped Pickett go on a big run and seal this big lead they got here at halftime.
Yeah, we've seen 3 or 4 charges taken by this Bobcat squad. Let's break down some of the scores for you. For Cannon County, mentioned it, 21 points at the half. Gus Davenport leads the way with 14. The senior averaging 33 a contest so far this season. Jonathan Fan has 2 points and 5 points for Theo Winters. Only 3 players have scored for this Cannon County team. On the other side for Pickett County, they've got 5 players scored, and they already have 2 players in double digits. 17 points for Zach Amonette. He's hit 5 triples. 14 points for Will Amonette. He's hit 4. 5 for Hunter Wattenbarger. He's hit a triple. 4 points for Heath Wattenbarger. And 6 points for Jacob Amonette. Guess what? He's hit 2 triples. 12 triples in the first half alone for Pickett County. They lead it 46-21. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll get some scores from around the area, and we got an update and a final on the girls' side between Cookeville and White County. That's coming up next, right after this.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. Halftime score 46-21 in favor of the home Bobcats over the visiting Cannon County Lions. A lot of good games going on around the Upper Cumberland. Casey, what do we got?
Yeah, so we've got a couple of finals here on the girls' side. York Institute goes to Stone Memorial tonight. They pick up the win 71-51 over the Stone Memorial Panthers. A game you heard right here on UC Sports Nation, our broadcast. Pickett County, the Lady Bobcats defeat the Cannon County Lionettes 62-45. And a final down there in Sparta, Jacob, at the Battle for 111 in overtime. Cookeville Lady Cavs go down and beat White County 62-56 in overtime. Other scores, our score right here at halftime, as Jacob mentioned, 46 for Pickett County, 21 for Cannon County. And at the end of one, Cookeville Cavaliers lead the White County Warriors 15-11. Also today, Jacob, we've got TSSAA High School Football State Championships. The 1A game, McKenzie falls to South Pittsburgh 24-21, and Alcoa over East Nashville 45-14. That's the 20th championship in Alcoa school history. Jacob, their 7th straight. The Tornadoes are pretty unstoppable. That's the UC Sports Nation scoreboard, Jacob. Back to you.
Pretty phenomenal stat right there. 7 straight state titles and 20 overall. Appreciate that, Casey. So there are the scores from around the area. 46-21 at the break right now. One last break before the second half of action. Coming up next on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
This is David Price, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. The holidays are a wonderful time to count the many blessings of this year. And if you're a small business owner, it's also time to be planning for next year. Twin Lakes would love to help with fast, reliable, gig speed broadband and voice packages, all at prices that will have you counting even more blessings. Give me a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit twinlakes.net to learn how Twin Lakes can transform your business today.
Back here at the Bobcat Den, 46-21 after one half of action between Pickett County and Cannon County. Pickett County 4-1 on the season. They're leading with those 46 points. Cannon County 3-4 on the season. They've got 21 14 of them from the senior Gus Davenport. On the other side, Will Amonette and Zach Amonette, the twins, combining 32 points. Check that, 31 points in the first half, 14 and 17 respectively. Pickett County will start out with the basketball. Cannon County still in a zone defensively against this Pickett County team who knocked down 12 threes in the first half. Hunter Wanbarger fakes a three here, skip it over to Will. Tried to get it in the corner to Zach, and it's kicked away by Cannon County, and you could feel the energy start to build up again because they almost had a chance for another three. But Pickett County will take it out in front of their own bench. Lowhorn handling the ball, top of the key. Zach Amonette will pick it up. Back to Wattenbarger on the left wing, looking around. Dribbles it towards in the middle of the lane now for Jacob Amonette. Skip it out to Will. Three ball from the right side. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. It's going to go to Cannon County, but who else than Caleb Lowhorn fighting for that offensive rebound?
Yeah, he's in there battling. Wasn't able to get his hands on it, but he's around the ball. He's got a nose for it.
So Cannon County, they get a stop after a long possession of 41 seconds. Now can they put some points on the board? They got 14 of them. In the first half from Gus Davenport. This is Winters with it right now, and then a handoff to Davenport on a curl screen between the legs. Will drive into the left side, pass it back out to Pelham. He'll take the three, and he'll get it to go. Nice little offensive set there run by the Lions to start out with some points in the second half. Makes it 46-24.
Davenport drew a double team and was just able to get it to the guy who was open and was able to knock down that three.
Lowhorn in the high post. Skip it over to Zach in the corner. He'll fake a three, drive in, try to draw some contact, put up the shot from 10 feet, no good. Tipped out by Lowhorn, but Winters has it now for Cannon County. Wow. I'll be honest, I can't believe they called that an offensive foul. Will Amonette was down there, tried to take a charge on Winters, and he gets credited with the charge, but that one looked like a no call to me.
Not a whole lot of contact there. Referee put air in the whistle, took it to the table. Pickett County gets the ball.
So first foul on Theo Winters and a charge taken by Will Amonette in the scorebook. 6.5 to play in the third quarter. Here's Zach Amonette on the right side. Skip it over to Lowhorn, looking down low, and a turnover by Cannon County. Up it goes to Gus Davenport underneath the basket. Lays it up and in from the right side. Good transition bucket from the Lions. They make it a 20-point ball game, 46-26. So far, a 5-0 run to start out this second half for Cannon County, just with the doctor order. Jacob Amonette free throw line, drives in, puts it up, and gets it to go through some contact. How about that from the freshman? Strong move at the basket. 48-26, Armstrong, he'll try a triple. Off the mark to the left, no good. Rebounded by Lowhorn as he rips it down, almost stolen away. Ball's loose now, and a foul, possibly. Coach Knowles, he's got to be careful over there. About lost his mind, and he's getting a foul call on Pickett County as the foul's called on Lowhorn. That's his second. Cannon County going to take it out underneath the basket. Coach Knowles, very emotional guy over there on the sideline. Cannon County will inbound here on the left wing to Winters. Give it back to Jones. Jones with the ball in his hands will find Davenport with 5:40 to play in the third.
A lot of standing around here by Cannon County. Not a whole lot of people moving around.
Double comes to him. Jones tries the triple. He knocks it down yet again. You mentioned it. They got the double to come last time. Davenport able to find the open man again. Antonio Jones knocks down the triple. It's 48-29. Jacob Amonette in the middle of the zone. Spins around under the basket. Lays it up and in yet again. Went to the spin move that time.
Back-to-back nice moves by Jacob Amonette.
Starts at the free throw line and just takes it to the hoop. Looked like Gus Davenport might have pinned that up against his hip, but no call. Now he'll penetrate, pull up from 17 feet, let it fly. It's short. Zach Amonette the rebound for Pickett County. They lead it 50-29. Amonette in transition. Kick out Wattenbarger. Three ball, no good. And rebounded, cleared away by Eli Pelham, but almost stolen back by Amonette. He does pick it up, trying to get a timeout. And they do get the timeout call, and Jacob Amonette a little shaken up after the play. And helped up by Armstrong. His brother Zach, he'll try to walk it off, and a smart timeout call there. Jacob Amonette came up with the steal, but it was going to be a tie-up if he didn't get the timeout right away. He gets it. It's a 30-second one with 4:47 to play. They lead it 50-29.
Yeah, Jacob Amonette's had some big plays right here in the third quarter. He's had back-to-back buckets. He's got a steal. Heady play right there. He's on the floor. Figures out how to get a timeout, get his team another possession. He's playing bigger than a freshman right now.
He's a guy we don't talk about a whole lot, well, namely because he's got his two brothers on the squad and Hunter Wattenbarger. This is a very good basketball team, one of the best teams in the state, especially in Class A. And Jacob Amonette, just a freshman, gets a lot of playing time and does a lot of really good things for this team. So Pickett County out of the timeout will have the basketball. Wattenbarger, it looks like he's trying to either explain himself or get an explanation on a previous play from one of the referees. He's been having a time of it, both from coaches and players down there. Here's Heath Wattenbarger with the basketball. Reverse it over to Will Amonette. Left side, it goes to Jacob. Back to Will, top of the key. Over to Jacob. Inside to Zach. Down low to Heath Wattenbarger. Good play. Lays it up and in. Tremendous offense run there by the Pickett County Bobcats. Leads to an easy 2 points.
They figured out how to get the ball right there to the free throw line, and once they get it in there, exploits the zone, they can kick it around, get an easy bucket.
It's turned into 6 points. They haven't even knocked down a three yet in this second half. Here's Cannon County back with the basketball, down 52-29. Davenport trying to get open. He does and gets it. He's being guarded by Wattenbarger. Drives in on him, pulls up, puts up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Got his own rebound, almost tied it up. Goes back up with it and got it to go finally. Tell you what, he's got 18 points and he has had to fight for every single one of those. Will Amonette at the other end. Kick it out to Hunter Wattenbarger. Fake it three, drive into the basket. Put a little too much English on it. Trying to get his own rebound. His brother comes up with it, and we'll give it back to Hunter in the corner. Kick it over to Jacob Amonette, and it looks like we got a trip down low on the baseline. Of course, Jacob hits the three from the top of the key, but the foul before the shot. Foul's called on Armstrong. I believe that's going to be his third, and it is. He's going to stay in for right now with 3:44 to play in the third, down 52-31. Inbound, Will Amonette. Left side, it goes to Zach. Zach on the wing, free throw line extended. Reverse it back over to Will. Zach will get it back again. Still a zone look defensively here for Cannon County, and Pickett County just going to waste some time and set it up. Get it into Jacob on the free throw line. Faces up, kick out to Hunter. Top of the key to Will. Lost the handle on it. It's loose on the ground. Picked up by Pickett County again. Zach Amonette left wing. Drives in. Pulls up from 14 feet. Knocks it down. A tough shot from the senior. The first point of the third quarter. He's got 19. 54-31 with 3:06 to play in the third. Armstrong middle of the lane with a nifty little handle. Lost the ball out of bounds and threw it out of bounds. And it's going back to Pickett County. Good defense. Will Armstrong asking asking for the play call. They're going to set up another one here in the zone. Here's Wattenbarger in the middle lane. Spins around to the basket, but it's blocked away. Good block by the freshman.
Great move by Heath, too. He couldn't make the finish there, but I like the thought.
Here's Davenport, middle of the lane. Got tied up by Zach Amonette. He comes up with a steal. Jacob Amonette out in front. Lays it up and in off the glass. Nice pass from Zach up to Jacob, who lays it up and in. Jacob's got 12 points now, and guess what? All Amonette boys into double figures. 56-31, they lead it, Pickett County. 2:21 to play in the third. Davenport to the basket, puts it up high off the glass. Got it to go again. He's got 20 of them. 56-33, Pickett with the basketball. Jacob Amonette, top of the key. Amonette moving around, looking for Wattenbarger. Skips it over to Will on the right side. Drives right baseline. Bounce off to Heath Wattenbarger. Goes up, couldn't get the finish to go. Twice now, Heath has had a couple of tough finishes that didn't go down for him.
Yeah, he's going to have to figure out how to finish those around the rim.
Top of the key pass for Fan. He'll drive in, bounce it off to Jones, who got it stolen away by Heath. Good pass up ahead to Jacob Amonette. And smartly pulls it back out. Over to Will, wide open, takes the triple, high in the air and finally falls in and hit the back iron, went straight up and then fell in for Will Amonette. When it's your day, it is your day.
Shooter's roll, I'm sure he's got a few of those in this gym.
He's got 17 points as well, 59-33, and almost a steal for Wattenbarger. It turns into a foul, however, as he tried to jump the passing lane. Wattenbarger going to be tagged now with his third foul. So Eli Reagan checks in here for Jacob Amonette. Hunter Wattenbarger going to stay on the court for Pickett County. High five on the sideline from coach to player, Joseph to Jacob. Here's Gus Davenport working, passing it out to Fan. Fan penetrates, puts up the shot over Heath Wattenbarger and somehow gets it to fall. He's got 4 points. 59-35, 65 seconds to play in the third quarter. Will Amonette, middle of the lane to Reagan. Give it back out to Will. Reagan again. Down low to a wide open Heath Wattenbarger. Through some contact, missed it. Fighting for the rebound. Reagan tips it out into the hands of Davenport and cleared away for Cannon County. Davenport, a deep triple from the right side. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Heath Wattenbarger. 43 seconds. Up to Zach Amonette. He'll take the transition three. He knocks it down. Hadn't hit one since the first half. He hit a lot in the first half. That's his 6th three of the ball game. He's got 23 points. 62-35. 25 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Gus Davenport will just wait for the final shot. Pickett County okay with that. They lead by a lot. Davenport staring into the face of Wattenbarger. Looks like Davenport just talking to him. Wattenbarger, he wants all the smoke. Davenport to his left. Goes back to his right, middle of the lane with 3 seconds. Passes off to Jones. Puts up a wild shot. He gets fouled, and he'll be at the line. Zach Amonette can't believe it. Hunter Wattenbarger can't believe it. Foul is called on Zach Amonette. His second. And it sends the freshman Jones to the line for 3 freebies with .4 on the clock. So Pickett not too happy with that call. Second foul on Amonette. 3rd team foul on Pickett County here in the second half. Caleb Lohorn and Jacob Amonette going to come in for the final .4 after second free throw. First one no good off the hands of Antonio Jones. Tell you what, this Pickett County team, man, can they fill it up. Second free throw good for Jones. So Lohorn and Jacob Amonette check in for less than half a second on the clock. And Jones will have one more freebie. Missed the first, made the second.
One of the things I really like about this Pickett County team, Jacob, they're able to score in spurts. They can feel the momentum. They thrive off that.
Third free throw no good, rebounded by Pickett, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 62-36 in favor of the home Pickett County Bobcats. You're listening right here on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
8 minutes on the clock here between Pickett County and Cannon County. One more quarter to go to decide a winner in this one. Pickett County leads it 62-36 as they've almost doubled up. Cannon County. And a foul called on Jacob Amonette. Tries to run through a screen again. That's the second time we've seen that. It happens every time. Fan sets a screen. Amonette trying to fight through it. He gets tagged with the foul. Casey, how do you try to get rid of, or I guess try to not have that happen every time? It's happened 3 times now. Fan sets a screen for Davenport, and 3 times Pickett County has just run straight through it.
Yeah, we've got to figure out, they got to figure out how to call for help when that comes, call the screen out. Sometimes, a couple of times they didn't really see it coming. Ultimately they got to go around the screen or fight over it. They can't fight through it.
Gus Davenport, a nice drive left baseline, gets 2 points to go. Now man-to-man defense we see from Cannon County, about 3 quarters too late.
Yeah.
Heath Wattenbarger with the basketball for Pickett will pass off to Will Amonette. Amonette drives it to the left side, hand off to Jacob. Jacob drives it to the basket, puts up the shot with the right hand, and a nice little runner goes down for Jacob. He's got 14 of them. 64-38, Gus Davenport driving in, spinning around. Might have been a travel, no call, puts up the shot and gets it to go. That's what Jacob Amonette was saying. He was asking for the travel, but Gus Davenport instead has 24 points. Will Amonette, top of the key. Eli Reagan fakes the three in the middle of the lane to Heath Wattenbarger. Will find Jacob Amonette, who will penetrate. Spins around on his defender, spins into his defender, spins out of it, puts up a shot off the side of the backboard, and that is out of bounds, so that is the right call. Not sure why the other referees didn't call that right away. It hit the rim support behind the backboard.
They're talking right here. Did we have a block shot on the attempt? If we had a block shot on the attempt, it's going to stay with Pickett County right here.
And that is the discussion, and it is going to be Pickett County basketball. They're going to say it was blocked by Cannon County, hit the backside of the backboard. Good explanation there from Casey. So Jacob Amonette went up with the shot. It was altered by Cannon County. Went out of bounds, last touch by them. So Pickett County takes it out underneath the basket. Hunter Wattenbarger checked back in at that break. Inbound to Eli Reagan. Coach Amonette yelling out open, trying to open up the floor for Hunter Wattenbarger. Into the lane, little nifty move, puts it up with 2 points. And you mentioned it, that bench going nuts every single time. Doesn't matter what play, anytime something good happens for the Bobcats, they lose their mind.
Yeah, Wattenbarger had a little swagger on the way back down court too.
There's Gus Davenport, runs into a double team, and a foul call on either Lohorn or Wattenbarger. Going to be called on Caleb Lohorn. Just got a little too much into him. It was good defense initially out beyond the tap of the key, but got a little too far into him was Lohorn. 66-40 the score. Davenport drives left side, lost the handle on it. Lohorn comes up with a steal. Wattenbarger got poked from behind, but Heath is able to clean it up. Heath looking to pass off. Will find Reagan, middle of the lane, pass it back out to Hunter. So this is something you're not going to see a whole lot. Both Zach and Will not on the court, but they do lead it by 26 points.
Watch out for the clear out here for Wattenbarger.
Pass off to his brother Heath. Drive into the basket. Left hand good with the foul, and then flexes on him, and he gets teed up for it. But if you're Heath Wattenbarger, I think you're going to take that tee.
Yeah, he had a couple that he couldn't finish, and then when he finally did, he got excited about it. Did a little too much talking at the end, showed a guy up. Got him for it.
So Cannon County's going to have 2 free throws, and Heath Wattenbarger is going to have 1 free throw. They're going to give Heath his free throw first, and then they'll shoot the technical free throws after that. So Heath's going to have 1 free throw. He made the bucket, got the 2 points. The foul was called. I believe it was called on Fan. I think that was who was down there. And Heath knocks down his and one. So Heath is now up to 9 points. He gets tagged with the technical foul. So Gus Davenport will now go shoot the 2 free throws for Cannon County. Not too many times you're going to see that.
Yeah, you don't see it a whole lot in a high school game. Officials, we got a 28-point game here. They just want to make sure that they don't let anything go and make sure sportsmanship's at the top of everyone's mind right here.
It was the right call. It was nothing malicious. It was just Heath. He was celebrating the call, flexed on Fan down low, and I don't blame him. It was a good finish through some contact.
It was. I'm excited for him. It was a great play.
69-41 now. Nice lead for the Bobcats over the Lions, and the Lions will have the basketball after the technical free throws. Davenport went 1 for 2 from the stripe. 5.5 to play in this ball game. Davenport drives in on Wattenbarger, spins around, has to pass out of it, finds Fan. Fan back to Davenport, left open, lets it fly, knocks it down. That's his second 3 of the game. And a timeout taken by the Lions. It's a full one. We'll take it with him. 5:27 to play in the game. It's 69-44. And we'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
Time is money. And if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den. Score is 69-44 in favor of the Pickett County Bobcats with 5:27 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Pickett County still got all their players on the courts. Jacob Amonette, Caleb Lohorn, Hunter Wattenbarger, Eli Reagan, and a newly checked in player for them as well. So Fan tagged with another foul, and Fan just picked up his third. So Pickett County still with the basketball. Here's Heath Wattenbarger in the right corner. Dribbling on Fan to the basket. Lost the handle on it, and the ball's stolen away. Out in transition. High off the glass, no good, and rebounded by Heath Wattenbarger. Back the other way we go. Here's Jacob Amonette. It's 3v2. Spins around into some contact, puts up the shot, falls hard. What do we got? We got a whistle on the backside. So Jacob Amonette missed the shot, and it went out of bounds. It'll be Cannon County ball on the backside. One of the players was down, and Brendan Reed. He took a hard spill on the other side, and he has to be helped off the court, so that's what they blew the play dead for. They'll get a sub in for him, and it actually will be Pickett County basketball, they say. So last touch by Cannon County. Underneath the basket, Bobcats take it out. Inbound Heath, pass off to Will. Top of the key will find Jacob. Jacob gets double teamed, lost the handle. It's stolen away by Cannon County. The other way we go. Winters too hard off the glass, and rebounded by Heath Wattenbarger. In transition, go the Bobcats.
Pickett's got numbers right here.
Over to Jacob. 3-ball off the back iron, no good, but rebounded for the Bobcats by Heath. Down low to Hunter, underneath the basket, lays it up and in. Tell you what, a lot of brotherly love going on between these two sets of brothers. Heath gets the assist, Hunter the 2 points. And now a steal for the Bobcats as Hunter had that one gifted to him. Right side it goes to Will Amonette. He'll take the 3-ball off the side of the iron, no good. Fights for his own rebound though and comes up with it. He'll pass it out to Hunter Wattenbarger. 4:15 to play in this game. It's 71-44. Hunter Wattenbarger out of the top of the key, and they finally call the foul. And Fan, I believe, got tagged with it again. It is. That's his fourth. 15th foul on Cannon County. It's going to bring in Colton Kennemer. Kennemer comes in for the first time for Fan, who picks up his fourth, and Eli Pelham also checked out. 4:05 to play in this one. Pickett County leading 71-44. Will Amonette drives to the left side towards the basket, stops short, puts up the shot over Davenport and gets it to go.
Nice double pump right there. He hung in the air, got the defender up, and was able to get up and around him. Nice play by Will.
Will Amonette now with 19. Here's Gus Davenport on the other side. He started out this fourth quarter pretty hot. Now he's gone a little cold, trying to get rid of that. Puts up a shot, and that's going to be a travel. Great defense by Hunter Wattenbarger. Tell you what, he's taken a lot of pride in that matchup so far tonight.
Yeah, he wanted to put the lockdown on Davenport. He's done a pretty nice job on him right there.
Now, we say that. They're playing good defense on him. He's still got 28 points.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's had to work for every single one of those. Here's Eli Reagan on the left wing. He'll drive in on Davenport, spin around, blocked away by Davenport with a little ferocity. Now he'll lead the break on Will Amonette. Pull up in transition for three and knock it down. Whistle and a very late foul call. It was a foul, but just a very late one. They're going to say Will Amonette didn't give Davenport a chance to come down after he made the three, so now Davenport a chance to shoot it at the end. Coach Amonette thought about arguing it, and Will just told him that don't worry about it. We're up 73-47. So Davenport at the line, can't connect on the free throw, and Will Amonette the rebound. He'll bring it up the court now. And now a fight for it on the ground. Pickett still with it. Heath Wattenbarger gets pushed behind. They're going to call intentional on Cannon County.
And they should.
Yeah, that was just an arm bar to the back of Heath Wattenbarger, and it could have turned dangerous. Wattenbarger was able to keep his balance. Gage Turner is going to be tagged with it. I think Gage kind of lost his balance a little bit, but he still kind of gave that elbow shiver.
Yeah, there was a little frustration there, no doubt.
So Heath Wattenbarger going to get ready to take these free throws. His shoe actually came off. And so he'll shoot 2 free throws. An intentional foul was called on Gage Turner, so nobody in the lane for Wattenbarger. We're going to take these 2. First one, no good, off the back iron. Just mentioned it, 14 threes through 3/4 of action for this Pickett County team. Haven't taken one, or they have taken one here in the fourth, but haven't made any. Second free throw good for Wattenbarger.
Wholesale substitutions right here, Jacob. We're emptying out our bench. A lot of kids getting to come into the game right here that don't usually get in a whole lot, so excited to see that.
So everybody going to come in for Pickett County. It's Eli Reagan, Gage Harris, Caden Thomas. Looks like Lyric Paris might be down there as well. Thomas will take it out, get it in to him. He knocks down the triple. Harris took it out, found Thomas, and Thomas found the triple.
Thomas is wanting to get in on the action.
And a foul call on the other end. It's going to be one in bonus free throws coming up for Cannon County. 3 minutes to go in this ball game. Foul called on Lyric Paris. That's his first.
Coach Amonette over there giving all the starters a high five. Thinks they played pretty well tonight. I tend to agree with him. Shot the ball extremely well.
77 points and still 3 minutes to play in this ball game in junk time. Gus Davenport at the line, knocks down the first free throw. He's padding his stat line in the fourth quarter alone. He's got 12 points. Good for 32 on the ball game. He averages 33. We thought that was a lot coming in, and we can see why. He's a very talented player. And there is his average of 33. And I think he's going to come out and sit on that because Jones checks in for him. So great game from Davenport, but not going to be enough against this high-powered Pickett County team. 77-49 in the reserves. Another three ball from Harris, and that one goes.
Holy cow, everybody's in on the action.
That one was way downtown. So Harris and Thomas both hit threes, and a travel called on the other end by Cannon County. That one called on Eli Pelham. 80-49 is the score. Pickett County leading. Eli Reagan looked like he checked out there. Falling to the ground is Harris. It's picked up by Fan, and Fan is going to be fouled on the way to the basket, so he's going to be going to the line for a one in bonus. 80-49 right now. 2.5 to play in this one. A foul is called on Fan. Or check that. On Lyric Paris, his second. I think that's got to be some relation to Eugene Paris, one of the Mr. Basketballs here at Pickett County.
I would assume there's some relation there somewhere. It'd be interesting. We'll do a little homework and find out what the connection
We'll do a little research
there.
on that. So the first free throw good from the hands of Fan at the line. He's been playing with 4 fouls. Knocks down the second one as well. Next up for this Pickett County team, they'll get ready to take on Red Boiling Springs coming up on Tuesday. That'll be the first district game and seeing the boys team, at least for Red Boiling Springs, struggle in recent years. A little bit better this year. It's a team that just took on this Cannon County squad and fell to Cannon County. So Pickett County going to have a few days to get ready for them. At the other end, Pickett County now going to be shooting one in bonus free throws at the line. As Gage Harris, the sophomore, goes to it. Harris knocks it down. He's already got a 3 in this game. He hit a deep one from the right side after he checked in. It's always fun to see the reserves come in. Tell you what, they put in a lot of work, especially in practice, to get the starters ready and the guys who play a lot ready. And now 5 points for Gage Harris in this ball game. Fan tried to force a pass down low. It was blocked away. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Cannon County, and then a 3 ball will go down for Eli Pelham. That's the second 3 of the game, and that was a steal for Cannon County. On the right block, it goes to Fan. Tried to pass it out and threw it straight out of bounds, and Pickett County will have it. Still 2 minutes to go in this ball game. It's 82-54, and if we can get some checks to scores from around the area, we'll bring them to you. We got any finals over there, Casey?
We got a halftime score. Warren County is down to Siegel 23-20, and then halftime as well. Excuse me, Cookville 23, White County 18.
So another close one on the boys' side, as we expected in that 111 rivalry. 82-54 is the score. No good on the free throws from Pickett County. They're going to improve to 5-1 on the season. Cannon County going to fall to 3-5, and they got to get ready for a very good DeKalb County team, which they took to double OT a couple of weeks ago on the 23rd. There's a missed shots and rebounded by Pickett County. Back the other way we go. Lyric Paris to the basket. A little Euro step is going to be hit out of bounds, and it'll stay with Pickett County underneath the basket.
We also got a football score here, Jacob, in the 5A state finals. Powell 35, Page 20 at the end of 3 quarters.
Oh, so a good game going on there. A high-scoring one as well, 35-20. You'll have seen about this. You mentioned the bench gets pumped up for the starters when they're in the game. It's the same way when the starters are on the bench. They're getting pumped up for those reserves that are in the game as well.
Oh, absolutely. Those starters, they're wanting these guys that are on the court right now. They want them to score. No doubt.
There's a 3-ball from Pelham. That'll go down. That's his 3rd 3 of the game now. He's hit 2 of them here in the 4th quarter alone. Pickett County trying to get the ball in, and they're going to say Pickett County stepped over the line. So that's going to be a turnover by him, and Cannon County will have the ball back. Cannon County will take it out underneath the basket, trying to throw it inbounds on the right block and turn it right back over to Pickett County. Cannon County will still have it, I beg your pardon, as it was last touch by Pickett. Top of the key it goes. 3-ball from Pelham again, and he knocks it down again. Well, maybe he should have shot it a little bit more.
Yeah, a little too late right there. He's got a nice stroke.
He's got 12 points now. And a foul at the other end. Still playing tough for these reserves, but it's a 22-point lead for Pickett County. 82-60 with 53 seconds to play in it.
Gage Harris wants to go up here and get himself 2 more points right here.
Harris at the line for those 2 free throws, or for the 1 in bonus, I should say. Cannot connect on the first one. Back the other way we go. Cannon County with it, top of the key. Pelham thought about taking another one, passes it off. A 3-ball from a different Cannon County player. That's Kennemer. He knocks it down. So Kennemer gets into the scorebook.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, almost another 3 and almost an offensive rebound. 25 seconds to play, still fighting for it on the ground. We got a whistle. And what's the call? Call a foul in Pickett County? It is. They do call a foul in Pickett County. So foul call on Pickett County is going to send Pelham to the line yet again. And Pelham knocks it down. So out on the court for Pickett County right now is Gavin Daniels, Caden Miller, Lyric Paris, Gage Harris, and Kane Thomas. Fighting for the rebounds is Caden Miller. He gets it. He's going to be going to the line for a couple of freebies with 21.9 seconds on the clock. 10 team fouls on both sides, and this might be the slowest last 2 minutes of a blowout win that you're going to see.
Yeah, Cannon County continues to pressure in the backcourt. They're putting pressure on the ball in the backcourt, just not willing to give it up or concede the game.
So going to the line is going to be the sophomore Caden Miller. High above his head, puts it up, can't get it to fall. 82-64 the score right now with 21 seconds on the clock. Miller going to try it again. Second one, that one will go. He's into the scorebook as well.
Big standing ovation by Hunter Wattenbarger as he knocked that shot down.
Pelham lost the handle on it, and the ball's poked away from behind by Caden Thomas. Thomas, looking up ahead, is stolen back by Cannon County. Up it goes, almost blocked off the backboard, rebounded by the Lions. 5 seconds to play. Pickett County just going to dribble it out maybe, and they do put it up, but can't get it to go. Final score, 83-64, a big win for Pickett County over Cannon County. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll break it down for you. All the action right here on UC Sports Nation.
At People's Bank, home improvement loans make up a significant portion of our lending portfolio. If you've been thinking about ways to spruce up and improve your home, come talk with us. Whether you want to take on the home improvement challenge yourself or bring in some outside help, at People's Bank, we have the money you need to make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company of Pickett County. Investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Welcome back here on the postgame report, brought to you by People's Bank. Bobcats win this one 83-64, and it was pretty much domination all the way throughout, Casey.
Yeah, you know, we got Pickett County jumped out, shot a really high percentage, especially from the three-point range in the first half. Was able to extend on that lead, build on that lead. And then, you know, Jacob, in the second half, really impressed by the way Pickett County defended. Wattenbarger specifically just, you know, hit his hands on the floor, just didn't want Davenport to get buckets around him. Also really impressed just by the team coming together, you know, big plays on the defensive end. Everybody's up clapping. Really a team win right here for Pickett, but really impressed with the ability, especially in the first half, to knock down that three-point shot.
You mentioned Wattenbarger playing good defense on Gus Davenport, and he did. But Davenport still had 33 points in this ballgame, and that's just a credit to how good of a player Davenport is. You have to focus on him, but he's still going to get his points. And what Pickett County was trying to do, all right, we're going to try to limit Davenport or let him get his points, and then nobody else is going to score, and that's pretty much what they did tonight. Davenport had 33, and nobody else was in double figures.
Yeah, Davenport's their go-to scorer. They've got a lot of role players around them. Got to figure out how to get others involved. He took a lot of shots. Got to figure out ways to creatively get some of those other guys open and get them some touches and some looks. Cannon County's got the ability to be a good ball club this year. They just ran into a buzzsaw tonight here at Pickett County.
Yeah, they're 3-5 on the season now. You mentioned running into a buzzsaw. 16 triples in the ball game for Pickett County. And another thing for this Cannon County team, they were playing a zone for 3/4 of that game. Finally switched to a man-to-man when it didn't matter. The game was out of reach, and Pickett County was still able to run their offense. That's what makes this Pickett County team so good is, well, you can run a zone against them and try to force them outside. They're going to knock triples down on you. You try to run man-to-man against them, they're going to dice up your man-to-man and still get some easy buckets, and that's what they did. So let's break down some of the stats for you here tonight. Mentioned Gus Davenport for Cannon County, averaged 33 coming into this ball game. He put up 33 in this ball game. Very, very good player and one to watch for in the future college years as well. 6 points for Jonathan Fan, 3 for Colton Kennemer, 5 for Thea Winters, 4 for Antonio Jones, and 9 for Eli Pelham. On the other side, 4 double-digit scores for this Pickett County Bobcats squad. They were led by Zach Amonette with 22. Will Amonette had 19. Jacob Amonette had 14. Heath Wattenbarger 10. 9 for Hunter Wattenbarger. 5 for Lyric Paris. 3 for Caden Thomas. And 1 for Caden Miller. So, very, very full and complete performance from this Pickett County Bobcat squad. They improved to 5-1 on the season. We'll see them coming up next on Tuesday here at home against Red Boiling Springs. It'll be yet another home game for this Pickett County squad. Before we get there, though, got a big broadcast coming up tomorrow. The first annual Faith Harbor Kentucky-Tennessee Challenge, which is being played at Warren Central High School in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The Pickett County Lady Bobcats will be taking on the host Warren Central Lady Dragons in that one. Going to be a fun matchup. That Warren Central squad, a little bit younger, fell in their first game opener. They've only played 2 games. This will be their 3rd game of the season and their 3rd game this week. Pickett County, they've got some games under their belt. They've kind of realized their identity a little bit and should be another good test for them. That'll be tomorrow at noon, tip-off at noon. We'll have coverage starting at 11:45. Any final thoughts, Casey?
Yeah, it'd be interesting tomorrow. First road game for Pickett County, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond, get on the road, maybe get into a little areas where they hadn't been to this year, see how they play. As far as the boys go, really, as you mentioned, Jacob, complete game tonight. They're getting ready to get into district play, so I think knocking down a lot of those shots tonight is really going to bring some confidence as they crank up district play next week.
Tell you what, we'll take one more break. We'll come back. We'll take a check of the scoreboard, so keep it tuned in right here on UC Sports Nation.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Emily Gibson, your Twin Lakes Security Sales Consultant. The holiday delivery season is here. Know what's happening with Santa or the services that don't use reindeer with a high-definition camera system from Twin Lakes Security. With Twin Lakes, you can monitor deliveries in real time to ensure that your packages are safe and secure. Give me a call to talk about protecting your holiday deliveries and more at 931-528-2005 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
T insert number C-0026.
Welcome back to the Bobcat Den for the final time. Final score in this one, 83-64. A lot of other scores around the area as well in the Upper Cumberland. Casey, what do we got?
UC Sports Nation scoreboard. We've got some finals that we'll report here. Warren County over Siegel tonight, 55-12. Big win by Warren County. Cannon County and Pickett County, game you heard here on UC Sports Nation. Pickett County defeats Cannon County 62-45. And then York Institute, they go to Stone Memorial tonight. They take care of Stone Memorial 71-51. And then the girls, the Battle of Highway 111, the big game down in Sparta. Cookeville goes down there, defeats the White County Warriorettes. The score 62-56. Over on the boys' side, we've got a couple of halftime scores. Warren County trails Siegel 23-20 at halftime. And then into the third quarter, White County trails Cookeville 38-29. Right here, the game you just heard here on UC Sports Nation. Pickett County defeats Cannon County 83-64. And then finally, TSSAA High School State Football Championships down in Chattanooga. McKenzie goes down to South Pittsburgh. South Pittsburgh 21, McKenzie 20. South Pittsburgh 24, McKenzie 21. And then in the 3A final, Alcoa over East Nashville 45-14. And then late in the fourth quarter, Powell over Page 35-27. Jacob, that's the final UC Sports Nation scoreboard. Back to you.
Well, that's going to do it for us from our broadcast here in Birdstown. Appreciate all of you tuning in. It's been a lot of fun to start out this season and can't wait to keep it going tomorrow. As you can tune in right here on UC Sports Nation. We'll tweet out the link. Coaches will tweet out the link. It'll be on our YouTube channel at Stonecom Radio, UCSportsNation.com. The Lady Bobcats getting set to take on the Warren Central Lady Dragons in the Faith Harbor, Kentucky, Tennessee Challenge. So final score in the girls game, they win it. They improve to 6-1 on the season, 62-45 over Cannon County. The boys, they win as well, 83-64. They improve to 5-1. For Casey Bolden, I'm Jacob Vincent saying so long, and we'll talk to you tomorrow at 11:45.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Regular visits to the doctor, they can be a challenge to fit into your busy schedule.
Bye, Mom. I'm on my way to practice.
But those regular visits are the best way to keep your family healthy. Schedule an appointment today at Byrdstown Medical Center, 864-3187. Keep the number handy for all those family sniffles, playground bumps, or rashes out of nowhere. 864-3187. Good to schedule that annual physical, too. Byrdstown Medical Center, the local way to stay well.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Time is money. And if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.